Good morning, YouTube, the internet, and all you ships at sea. I'm Jesse K, very loud Battletech guy with Folks Network and Six Sides of Gaming, and I'm happy to welcome you to Day 4 of streaming from the Catalyst Game Lab's Six Sides of Gaming booth here at Adepticon. We're at the beautiful Baird Center in Milwaukee, where we have been showing off a ton of new stuff that's coming to Battletech and talking to the designers, the creators, and the influencers who make this all happen. As we said at the end of the Day 3 schedule yesterday, the schedule has changed just a bit, so you're getting a little bit more Folks Network people, mostly just because Randall keeps spitting on people and everyone's real nervous about being in the booth. But we are going to be starting off the day with a little bit more Aces live play, and later on we're going to be having that Fireside Chat with Bryn, Bills, and Randall. May also have some other fun stuff for you. We will see how it goes. So before we jump into the action, I'm going to circle around. We'll just have everyone remind you who we all are. Let's start up here with Zadie Clarkson.
There it is. Paul Clarkson, Director of Fox Network, host of Friday Night Aces on Six Sides of Gaming, and obviously with Catalyst Demo Team. We're here at the convention putting on demonstrations of Battletech Aces, Alpha Strike, and Classic Battletech. You come by the booth and see our cool board that we set up for our up-and-coming Aces Legacy program. And beside me is the guy that created it all.
So yeah, with that introduction, I'm Josh Dirksen, designer of Battletech Aces, and we're going to be here with Snowblind stuff today, which I think is really exciting, so I'm happy to dive into it. Mm-hmm. You've already introduced yourself, I think.
I've already introduced myself. We'll be doing the play. We are joined by a couple of guests. Joe?
Yeah, Joe Leah, again, from the the Catalyst Demo Team. Thank you.
Joe's a little nervous because of the whole spinning thing we discussed earlier. She's eyeing everyone else drinking warily.
Staff agent, though, right?
Staff agent.
Helping run things behind the curtain and
behind the curtain, making sure that things run smoothly, or if there's any issues, I'm there to help out.
For sure.
Okay. And I'm Charles Stipes, but you can call me Crew. Friend of the network and been helping out here at Adepticon.
Crew is our newest member of Fox Network. He's not just helping out. He's part of the team now. He's done a lot of great work with us here today. And over the course of the weekend, he's been teaching people and introducing them to Battletech, Alpha Strike, and, of course, Battletech Aces.
You're pretty active on the Discord server, if I recall, too.
Yes,
so
I am.
I'm sure your handle is probably known to people, even if they haven't met you.
Yes.
Yeah, Crew Ball gets around. But because this is still sort of a learn-to-play environment, we thought it would be great. Crew's been teaching people for 3 days. Let's have him on to help Joe while she's learning how to play.
For sure.
For that, I think folks want to see the battle mechs, so let's jump right to the action. Josh, we're looking at a big Snowblind setup here. For those of you at home, we are using some hexed mats just to help separate it from the tabletop, but we are ignoring the hexes. We are playing true Alpha Strike play. And Josh, why don't we lead you in? Tell us what we're doing.
All right, so I don't really want to spoil anything that's in this Snowblind box beyond that sort of first scenario we played the other day. However, this is adapted from one of the adventures later on in the campaign. I've made a few changes just so that things are a little bit more fresh. And obviously we've changed the map a little bit too. When you finally see the real one, you're like, hey, those guys weren't playing this scenario. No, we changed it. And so this is basically, we've got a column of deniers from the Ghost Bear faction have basically gone AWOL. They've taken their star of very heavy clan mechs and left their base to go and cause some trouble. The governor of the planet has asked you to intervene and stop them by whatever means necessary, because this is a bad situation brewing. We don't even know where they're going or what they're up to, but like, man, that much tonnage gone AWOL with a Viking 2C, a Kingfisher C, a Nova Cat B, and then there's a Firemoth and a Rhymotter to scout and sort of support them. But, like, that's terrifying.
We're not looking at a peaceful protest, is what you're saying.
No, they are up to no good.
Yeah.
And what's more, these are very experienced Ghost Bear Mech warriors, so they're all skill 3, except the Kingfisher is the star commander and is skill 2.
Ooh, ouch.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
So that is a 660 Kingfisher with skill 2.
Yeah.
We'll be rolling lots of boxcars again today for you, Jesse.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, Paul's not out to roll dice today.
Yes. And now just to carry on with the theme of the box set, the whole Civil War fight. Normally when you play Snowblind, you'll be a mercenary command, so you'll bring whatever models from the mercenary MUL list, or just for whatever you like from your collection. It's your game, you play all you want. But we're going to actually run Ghost Bears against Ghost Bears. So we've got... these are the lovely mechs painted that were on the display table over here. I believe this is the work of the lovely Jared Sanders. On the other side, we've actually got my personal Ghost Bear mechs that I've been using to playtest the adventure. And so we'll divvy these guys up. But this is going to be an ambush. We actually have a little bit of the drop on them. We're going to get to start from this corner, down here sort of in front of the column of marching mechs, and the back corner from back there behind that wall.
Cool. Night Moss, just to answer your question from the chat, we will be going approximately 90 minutes to 2 hours, depending on how long this game takes.
This is going to be quick and bloody.
Yeah. So we'll go right to the Fireside Chat after a short break with Bryn. Okay?
There it is. So we built a force of 6 player mechs there. There's a good selection of things. And we're going to use 4 of them are going to be named pilots, per the Aces rules, and each of them have an edge ability and some edge tokens. So we're going to get Joe on board with that as well.
We should highlight these are all new edge abilities.
That's true.
It's just the Snowblind box. Going to be different things than what you've seen in Scouring Sands. As you collect the boxes, of course, you can mix and match. But yeah, there's new stuff in here that you haven't played with yet before.
Okay, who would like to pilot what? And let's decide where we're going to deploy to start this off. We have in the player force a Hammerhead, a Timberwolf S, a Mad Dog, is it an A? I believe? What else is over there, crew?
Coyote A, Hellbringer Prime, and a Viper F.
And so those last 4 mechs are named pilots and have some cool abilities that synergize with their stuff.
Yeah. All right, so let's decide who's carrying what and where what's coming in.
I'll take the smallest thing.
Yeah.
What's the smallest, fastest thing?
Hammerhead? Not the fastest. The smallest, fastest is probably the Coyote.
I'll take the Coyote.
No, that would be the Viper
I
F
was
with
looking at the
16
Viper.
jump.
Except for the edge ability.
Oh.
The Coyote has a speed buff.
Oh.
All right, well, that should be fun.
Yeah, let's give Paul the Coyote. Want to
Sure.
pass that down?
Okay. Coyote.
So Chris Merwin asks Josh, are there rules in Snowblind to run Ghost Bears against Ghost Bears? I know we have 3 commander decks, right?
Correct. There are some scenarios
Yeah,
where
the
you
two
have
edge
multiple
tokens as
opposing
well.
forces
Oh,
to
yeah.
battle against, and in
we
which
go.
case you actually do use 2 Aces decks. And there are rules in the book that kind of clean up and streamline 3-way initiative in that situation.
And it should also be pointed out that the fiction is on the idea that you're running a mercenary unit, you can play whoever you like. If you want to say, I want to run the Star League Defense Force against these guys, play it as the Star League Defense Force. And when you read SP as your reward, instead of that signifying C-bills, it happens to be the resources that you happen to have gathered.
Yeah.
You can be a house unit, you can be a clan, you can be a pirate. That's this is your game. It's designed to be that open. It is up to you who you want to be.
Yep.
All right, Paul's got the Coyote.
I would love the Hellbringer, personally.
Josh wants to be raising hell.
It's going to be the evil Ghost Bear commander.
Maybe?
There
How
we
many
go.
times can I say raise a little hell before we get a copyright infringement?
I don't know.
I wouldn't try it.
That's fair. Yeah, maybe we won't test that.
Who's next?
Jesse?
Yeah. Why don't you? I'm going to be doing a couple of different things at once here. Why don't you give me the slowest thing that's going to take the least?
Slowest would
Would that be the Hammerhead
It might be the Mad Dog.
or the Mad
They're
Dog?
all at 10.
Yeah, but the Mad Dog's still going to be kind of slow. I'll take the Mad Dog.
Okay.
Actually, that's the other one with an edge ability, right?
Yes.
So let's leave that with Joe. I'll take a Timberwolf.
Okay.
Timberwolf's just a nameless mook.
Yep, there we go.
Because
Timberwolf S.
the Timberwolf is now like a 300-year-old wreck. Why would anyone even want to pilot it anymore?
That's
This
my
is a
favorite.
pretty good one, though.
My
This is
favorite clan mech.
Yes,
That's
it's
right.
actually pretty savage.
Josh
Yeah, it's
from
just fun to think of this
Red
as
the
a
Herring
classic
asks,
mech.
will you be introducing any additional rules from Alpha Strike similar to what you did with the vehicles and infantries in Scouring Sands?
Correct. Although in that case, those 2 rules are in the Aces rulebook.
which one did
So
you
that
get?
book is 95% the same. There's no additional rules in that. However, just like Scouring
I
Sands has
get
some
the
additional
Mad Dog?
rules preamble at the beginning
Will
with
that
the
be okay?
terrain. This book has a 2-page spread in there for the artillery rules
And
that
your
we've
edge
brought
tokens?
forward from the Commander's
Yeah.
Edition. And there are some minor changes to them that have come from Josh Franklin, straight from... I think they will eventually be in a future printing of the Commander's Edition, but we felt that they were important enough and good enough to play with that we wanted to introduce them here because there's a small sub-theme of Snowblind, which is that includes artillery. There is also a motorized infantry unit, which means we had to explain the M movement type, the lowercase m movement type. So there's a little paragraph in there about that. And, of course, there are 3 new roll decks as well, and they get a little bit of a preamble about, well, if you know the base ones, here's why you might use Juggernaut Slow or Ambusher Vehicle and what those are for.
You touched on infantry there, too. I believe the new the barracks rules from Hotspot's Hinterlands has been adapted into Snowblind as well.
Correct. Yes, that's now standard in the Aces rulebook. That's not unique to this campaign. That is, you should even play Scouring Sands with that rule, because we just found it made infantry and battle armor so much more playable without just being a massive point sink to fully replace them every time they die, because they have a habit of dying every time you field them. Especially against those Jade Falcons.
Yeah, it's not great to be a little dude in a world of very big dudes. Okay, I think we're all divvied up. Let's figure out
who's
who's
got
gonna
that.
go where.
Now, before we
Who's playing the
begin,
Viper?
I'm going to do the Viper.
Okay, and the Hammerhead? I guess we can.
Hammerhead's between those two.
Yeah,
All right, yeah.
we're good with it.
Yeah.
Now, before
Goes
we
where
begin,
he's-
we
goes
are
where
going to
he's
go to the commander card for the Ghost Bear Force that has a special ability for the initiative phase. We are going to assign the Move First token to the unit that we control that has the highest armor, and in this case, it is going to be the Viking 2C.
It's pretty hard to have less or more armor than that guy.
Yeah.
We do need to finish deploying, though. So
Yep.
places we can put our mechs. I'll pass you a tape measure. Measure 8 inches from the corner of your playmat there. You can be anywhere in that cone.
So we're pretty much going
You
to
wanna be over there?
either behind the wall or peeking out from behind the wall.
Yep.
Fast guys for sure, I think, should be over that way.
Can we have the Hammerhead?
You want the hammerhead over there?
I think so.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're like, let's try and give him a little bit more to shoot at on this side.
Okay.
Sure.
I go with the Timberwolf over there as well, or is that just leaving
And the Vipers over
That's
here.
up to you.
All right, well, here, I'm going to stick the Timberwolf over this way. He's going to be drawing a little bit
Oh,
of
sorry.
fire. That's got to be within 8 inches.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Merwin asks while we're setting up, can you give us a tease of the numbers of infantry and battle armor?
I'll use my
Very
guy right
excited
here.
to see that there are
8
also
inches from
artillery
that corner.
rules. in
Oh, from
Snowblind.
this
You
corner.
have 5 cardboard tokens for the infantry.
Oh, that'll put
On
it
one
right
side,
here.
they're elementals.
8 inches from
Because
the
the Ghost
corner.
Bear have elementals. On the back,
There we
they
go.
are motorized infantry and a pirate camo scheme. So,
Excellent.
source of models you would like.
Pretty
I will
sweet.
say from some of the key art that's in the campaign book, they're actually on snowmobiles.
Oh,
So if you can find like a hover skimmer or something that's like a little dude riding almost looks like a jet ski. Sublime.
elementals on skidoos.
No.
Oh, not elementals, just the battle
Pirates.
armor.
Pirates
on
on skidoos.
Even
Of
better.
course, now you're going to get the questions, well, when does that get added to the rule book? When do we have snowmobile infantry?
They're motorized.
Okay, I guess you want to make it nice and specific.
It's a snowy planet. They're motorized.
Fair. All right, we're deployed.
All right. Let's pick a force commander for us. Like I said, their commander is the skill 2 Kingfisher C.
Do we have movement dice? I see them. Because I like
Yep.
rolling initiative with these because they roll 12s.
Commander in the Mad Dog, because he's probably going to be handing back.
Yeah, we could do the Mad Dog.
All right.
good.
Commander Joe,
Yeah.
you get to roll initiative for us.
All right. Snow Bears. 6.
8.
Hey.
Okay.
There we go.
Deniers have to go first.
I mean, technically, we're both blue mechs, but let's make the blue initiative side of the token for us, the red for them.
Correct.
So, turn 1, it's our initiative. Okay.
Yeah.
And what are we missing? Anything? I think we can start.
I will sort
All right,
out
we've
these
got
movement dice, and we are good to go,
6.
guys.
We outnumber them by 1. They still
Yep.
have to move first. Deniers. What do the Aces cards say? Who's moving first? I'm going to assume it's the Kingfish.
It is
Nope.
the Kingfisher. So the Kingfisher. Yep.
Oh,
Or Viking 2
Viking at 000.
My bad.
Okay, fine. Viking. That makes sense.
We are going under the aggressive column. If there are any activated units, no, there are not, so we immediately go to balanced. If this unit has remaining armor, remained balanced. Yes, it does.
It's going to have remaining armor for a long time.
It will. So, Zone 20, it wants line of sight and range to the yellow. Yellow being an objective to start due to the commander.
Zone 20 is some folks back here.
Yep.
This flank is actually outside the zone, so back here.
And now here's one, so there's no objective yet. One that you've never seen before as an if and on the cards. Greatest size.
Yeah. That means a Timberwolf there, which is tied for biggest unit in our force. So let's try and
So
let's
we're gonna
post up to see that Timberwolf.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
And then what's our movement priority
And
here?
movement priority is going to be ground movement, cover versus the greatest number of enemies while moving closer to the target, and then occupying woods if it can.
So the Viking is a hilariously easy unit to move because it has 4 move and no TMM. So you get closer in that case. You're still going to have cover from all of these folks. I think you'll be able to see the Timberwolf from there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Timberwolf's not going to stay there, but he can't do anything about that.
But this now cordons off that whole chunk of the field.
4 move.
Good old no
This,
TMM.
that discussion I had yesterday morning with Saravella about nonsense mechs in the Aces boxes.
Well, see, what happened was I asked for the spreadsheet that builds the MUL,
Right.
and then I sorted it.
By edge cases.
By edge cases.
Yeah.
So this is how we got the Bane 3. I said, what's the biggest indirect fire number that exists in the game? Oh, okay, I want that one.
So are we going to have missile boats in every single box?
There's always one because you need a missile boat command deck, or Aces deck, right? I got to have one. They're not always the biggest mech in the box, though.
That's fair.
That's true.
All right, so to us, have we moved here?
We got to move 2.
Move to?
All right.
Shall we do the vote by committee Hammerhead pilot?
Yep. Sure. Yeah, Hammerhead is basically just drawing fire until he can find someone's back, right? So is he just going to find a nice, comfortable place to post up?
I think if he goes in these woods line, he's just going to get annihilated. Maybe with 10 move, we just hide behind this hill.
Sounds good.
All right. Keep it simple. 2 TMM. Hammerhead is at least very fortunate because in Classic it's got hardened armor. But in Alpha Strike, that just means for a tiny medium mech, it has 8 armor and 2 internals.
Yeah.
It takes a pounding.
All right. Well, I think
Who
I
else?
think we might just skitter the Timberwolf out. I think we're going to do this defensively because he's a jumping Timberwolf. So I think we're just going to pull him where it's hard for people to see him. He's got 10 inches. And we'll just get in there and have people react to him. Crew, could you measure 10 inches directly towards me from the Timberwolf?
If I can get this thing to stay.
No worries. The tape measures are,
Tricky.
There we go.
there's a union dispute.
Now, this is a question I've had always. Where do you measure from on the base? The edge or
Front,
the
front
middle?
to front or back to back?
Okay.
You can pick. I like front to front personally.
You want us behind the rock?
Yeah, I think that's going to put him right there. If folks are focusing on like big
What,
size,
what
and
direction
stuff,
we want to be facing?
Good question. We probably want our back to that hill, right? It's a level 2.
Yeah. And it prevents the fire moth from shooting you in the butt.
Exactly.
So we want to be turned around?
Yeah.
This is a slightly smaller map than you would normally play on because we've taken 2 of the neoprene map sheets instead of the standard 4x4 Alpha Strike area. Helps with just making it fit on camera for streaming. But as a result, one of the unintended consequences is that the extremely fast Fire Moth now has the whole table to play with instead of
Essentially,
most of the table.
he's welcome to come around. You can face by 6.
I will attempt to contend with him at 16 move. I will try to get rid of that Fire Moth early on.
We've got a Viper
appreciate
over
it.
there too.
Okay, so next up for the Aces deck is the Kingfisher. Under aggressive, if there is an ally in 24 and lost more armor than you, no nobody's
not
lost
yet.
armor yet. If there is no activated enemies within 24, I don't think that is true either.
There are activated enemies in 24.
Gonna go to cautious. Zone
that's,
near
that's
if there are no activated.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So going to cautious, zone nearest, ground or jump if needed, line of sight and range within range to target. Would like to remain out of line of sight and range to the greatest number of enemies. Cover from those ones that it cannot get out of range to. Occupy woods and remain 16 inches away if it can.
Fewest arcs. Well, fewest arcs is 3 if he goes this way.
Yep.
If he goes this way, it's less than 3?
He's completely out of 3 because this won't see
Yeah,
it. This
yeah.
won't see it.
Kingfisher's
and
what,
that
6
won't
or
see
8?
it. And the Kingfisher is moving at 8.
Yeah, it's a faster assault mech from what I recall. Let me see the card.
Yep.
Fewest arcs.
While they're figuring that out, the Cromwell synth, final boss aces against a tripod super heavy. I love that idea. The 4 boxes have been announced, and we don't have anything against Republic opponents
see him, right?
at the moment. If you want more aces, though, we always say on all these stuff, be sure to let Catalyst know. They love hearing about it over Discord, over email, on the forums. If you happen to know where they are, big boombox over your head playing Careless Whisper. Just let them know more aces and all the things you want in aces boxes. The more Catalyst wants to get invested, the more we can get Josh to build things for him.
Bad news, Jesse.
Yep.
Almost as if it's a repeat of yesterday's game.
Mm-hmm.
There is a partial cover shot against the rear flank of your Timberwolf around this hill. And he can move there to get you.
All right. Well,
So that is his first priority, is being able to shoot that Timberwolf. He's going to try.
that's playing Alpha Strike after 11
I'll
straight
put
days
these
of
dice.
conventions for you.
I will put these dice right here for you, and I'll let them warm up. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right, to the players.
All right, so should I do my Mad Dog?
I mean, certainly there are no shortages of things you can unload upon. The Commander in the Kingfisher is probably the scariest mech in the Force. The Viking is 8 damage, 6 damage, 6 damage. The Kingfisher is 6/6.
On the other hand,
6'3".
if the Mad Dog goes around the other corner, it can probably shoot at the Viking without being shot back.
That's a good point.
That's my thought.
Yeah, it's fast. It's pretty fast, right? It's a 10.
Yep.
That would be my vote. Like, you're going to worry a little bit about the Rhyme Otter, but you still got your other mech back
It
there.
also
to cover you.
isolates you
So
from
should
the
I
other
go
big
back
guy.
that way then?
I'd peek
Yeah.
around that corner. That's
And
what I
peek
think.
around that corner?
No, I just put my Timberwolf in a position to get shot by a Kingfisher, so maybe don't listen to me. But, you know. These things. Hey, we've got a shout-out to Crew from the Mech Painters Union, by the way.
Oh,
Awesome.
They're glad to see you, Crew.
thanks, all you guys.
All right, how's that looking? Jesse, rig that, and then do I move it?
Yep.
All right, where? Like right here?
Yep,
That's pretty good.
Partial cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ability's
Got
going
a
to protect you.
with a forest in between.
Yep.
Yeah.
TMM2.
Yeah, you need a 2 there.
All
Chris,
right.
there is no update on a version of Classic Aces. That is in discussion. Same deal. Let Catalyst know you want it, but that's not going to be stealth announced at the end of the stream, I promise.
All right. Next up, we got the Nova Cat missile boat. Aggressive. If all bullets are true, there are any activated enemies within 42.
Yes.
Yes. No enemies within 16. Untrue.
Right, yeah, he's too threatened.
Yep. Balanced. If there are no enemies in 12.
That's probably true.
That Vulture will probably be the
Timby's in 12.
Timmy's in 12.
Yeah.
We're going to go to cautious. Zone nearest. Ground or sprint if there are no enemies within 42. Wants line of sight to all, no line of sight to all enemies. It
Not
wants
possible.
to remain a minimum of 12 inches away from the nearest enemy. Those that it cannot get out of line of sight, it wants cover from. And those that it can't get out of anything, wants to stay as out of as many range and line of sight of anything else. Occupy woods
And
lastly.
the Nova Cat B, if I recall, is 8 inches movement.
It is.
This fulfills all the criteria. Taking one for the team, Jesse. All right.
Always, always.
Well, we're going to poke our heads around here. And
Yeah,
try
yeah.
and
No, the
distract,
Timberwolf wanted to pull things over.
We won initiative, right?
Yeah.
I'll go after the Fire Moth because it's on this side of the board.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, then that is probably the Hellbringer next.
I'll do the Hellbringer. Let's. This is a Hellbringer Prime, and I have the edge ability Sniper. So if I attack at long range, I can pay 2 edge to make it medium range instead. This is literally the old pilot SPA from the
Gotcha.
Commander's Edition. It now just costs edge. It's the Rangemaster Long, I think is what it's called. But this is a much more balanced and not extremely unlimited use ability.
Having edge abilities to have quantitative use of these, but it gives you the opportunity to have the SPAs really mean something and really make the difference, and so they can be balanced to be kind of overpowered because you're using them on essentially ammunition. I think it's a much better system, and it's pretty clear Catalyst agrees with that because you're starting to see the same thing overlapping in Draconis March.
Right.
Well,
Right.
some of you are. The 20 people who have that book so far have started to see that.
Yeah. I'm going to climb on this hill just for a little bit of better vantage. It's going to give me cover, but I could shoot the big solid Viking and start carving into it. I've also got these guys from out of their firing arcs, which is maybe gives me some good options.
All right.
Start laying down the fire.
Next up for the Ghost Bears is the Fire Moth that we just spoke about. Aggressive. If the ideal blue is activated and the unit can move behind it.
Almost
So
certainly the
blue
second
in
part.
this will be the lowest starting armor.
4. Viper's 4 also, right? 4 armor.
I have 5.
Goodle's 5. So it's between Viper and Hellbringer.
Then the highest medium damage.
4?
Medium, I am at 3.
Timberwolf's got 6.
Oh, so actually Hellbringer is ideal blue.
Yep.
But
It's
lowest
anywhere
armor
on the board.
first. then.
Ideal
Yeah.
is anywhere on the board, right? It's the most ideal unit.
Got it.
I also have 5.
Yeah, but we're both far away enough.
True.
But all of you have more armor than me.
Okay.
Lowest armor first, tiebreaker is then
How much
most
armor you
damage.
got?
Got
4.
I got 4 as well.
Yeah. So we tie, and then next tiebreaker is which of us does more damage at medium. It's
Okay.
the Hellbringer.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Hellbringer is ideal blue, and what do we want to do to
Fire
him?
Moth's
We
gonna go
want
that way.
to
Move behind him?
ground movement. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, is this
we're
aggressive?
aggressive. Sorry. Zone 22.
Yes.
Yep. So there we go. Line of sight and range to the activated blue. On the ground. It wants line of sight only to the target, behind the target. Cover from as many unactivated enemies as possible. Occupy woods if it can.
Okay.
Back here.
All right, I'm going to go kill that thing this turn.
Jaeger-Mech Lance
Actually,
Pack when Airborne Stinger, that's just a step ladder with a bunch of different autocannons tied to it.
Yeah.
Like a few LBXs, a few racks.
This is actually better. Wait, wrong die. It's a Fire Moth. I think it's a 4.
All right, I got a 14.
Yep, chase him down.
I should probably also mention this scenario, or at least the one it's based on, and we'll play that way for today. The objective for us is to wreck all these dudes. However, to stop them from doing their thing. However, if we cripple them, there is a waypoint effect that triggers. And we receive bonus SP. We receive actually higher pay if we don't completely trash them.
Right, because technically we're peacekeeping on this planet. We don't
Now,
want
At
to.
least this time.
We don't want to kill anybody.
I want verification here. That move gets me into short range. Somebody double check it because it's right there.
Sadness on the stack. You're not in short range. I think you probably have the movement to get to short range.
Oh, yeah, I do.
And you're taking the trees?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
okay, there. Boop, boom. There we go. Lastly, for the Aces deck is the new model in the box set, the Rhyme Otter.
We've got the D variant today, though, which is real mean.
That
Size
sounds
3
right.
versus Mad
Very,
Dog's at a
very,
3.
very possible
All right.
here. Yeah.
Can he attack the Timberwolf without being attacked by anyone
he
else?
is
Probably.
moving 16J or 12 on the ground. Believe so. Yep, right over there. Boom. And that is... He can jump, yep.
Yeah.
On the other hand, scared off the Fire Moth. So, mission accomplished. Am I right?
Yeah. You've also done a really good job of crushing them into one side of the map, giving us room to move.
See, we knew that they were going after the Timberwolf. We very deliberately kited them together. I could have positioned him a little better. I'm on day 11 of running conventions. I would have made a slightly better move, but no.
You probably didn't need to put your back to the wall. You probably could have just stood there and shoot at them.
But that's all right. Okay, so now Cruise Viper.
I got 16 jump.
Yeah, you think you can just get behind the Viking and just nail it?
Does your edge ability give you any additional fun times?
When using jump movement, if you have no heat, spend 1 edge to gain plus 4 inches movement this turn.
Oh, yes, you could go flying if you need to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So let's
That's
see.
a very popular one that we saw in testing.
Okay, so
You have 20J if you pay an edge token. But you might not need to.
Get him, crew.
So we're going from the front edge of the base.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you might not even need it.
You could just go like right there.
You're right
Yeah.
there.
I'm
Although
gonna
you
go.
got to bend it a little to get around the wall, right?
He's just jumping.
You just jump.
He's just
I'm
jumping.
jumping.
Then
Yep.
Yeah, so you can go like right there.
Then yeah,
That's
jump in his
jump.
back and light him up.
Crew is going to have a turn 1 kill of one of the prime new miniatures in Snowblind. This is good.
You've never seen my dice before.
I
We-
think Paul
we-
is
we-
also forgetting that the Viking is 90 tons of hardened armor.
That's
and has
okay.
18 total pips.
It's okay.
Team.
Turn 1 kill coming.
Jeez.
Crew's going boxcar snake eyes because we're live.
All right. Yep. Nope. Crew just got to get some critical hits. That's all. Okay. Shooting.
I lied. It's 17 pips.
7. Oh, that's totally
17.
reasonable. That's completely different. Shooting. Aces shooting first.
All right. First
Deniers.
one up is going to be 283, the Kingfisher. The Kingfisher wants Zone 24, attack by an ally this turn. That hasn't happened yet, so we're going to go to yellow on the command card, which is the greatest size.
That's the Timberwolf. It could also be the Mad Dog, but it's out of range. And actually, I think it's obscured by the hill. Yeah, it's the Timberwolf.
Bring it.
Going to be at what we got for range there?
Medium.
Medium, so it's going to be a base 3.
Base 2.
You're already
Oh, yeah,
getting
he's a
prepared.
2, that's right. 2, range 4. Timby is
3 'cause
3
it
is
jumps.
7. Is there any cover in between?
Yep. 8 for cover.
8, and his target numbers do not query on anything for 8 or
I
less.
think he can overheat anyway, can he?
No, he's got 0.
Yeah.
And we will fire away, and he's going to be at, yes.
So for that, how many dice
I'm
and
going
how
to keep
many are
this
you
set
rolling
here
for?
just for Jesse.
So it has 6 damage at medium range.
That's
It's gonna
5
be
sets?
That's 5 sets.
Nice.
Okay.
There's the
All right.
6th.
Let's see it.
Here we go.
Fish
I'm
me.
going to roll good for you.
Uh-huh.
That's-
Well, so
There's 8, 10, and 8, and a bunch of 7s and 6s.
Yeah.
So 2.
2 points. I'll take.
When
2
a skill
points.
2 assault mech shoots you and you take 2 damage, that's a good day.
Yep,
That's a
I'm
good
happy.
day.
All right.
All right, next for the Aces deck, it's going to be 371 on the cards. That is the Viking 2C. It wants Zone 6, lowest armor. Can't see anything within 6.
Nothing at short.
Out to 24 with the lowest armor.
I think that's probably me.
Or me.
You are not at medium range.
Good.
Hellbringer on the hill is the target.
Beautiful. And this thing's got no OV, so that doesn't matter.
6 dice at medium.
Yep.
Skill 3, 4-5 for medium range, 6-7 for me, 1 for the partial cover of the hill. I get hit 6 times on 7s. You can roll that grip again. Duck. No, duck now.
Fumble. I'm going to add the 1. Yeah, give me that.
Whatever you need.
We fumbled the 1 die.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not good.
There's a lot of 6s.
There's a lot of 6s there. There's a 1, 2, 3,
Well, the
4.
6s all hit. And then there's another 7 there.
Yeah, so everything hit.
That's not very good.
No.
Ooh. The problem with Hellbringers,
Yeah.
they have tissue paper for armor.
Yeah.
A lot of firepower, though.
Yeah, so I took what there? 5?
6.
Everything hit or just?
Everything.
All right. Well, he's still alive.
Maybe. Roll me a crit. Sorry. Actually, prevent one. I have AMS.
Nice.
And there's no crit, though. I rolled a 5.
No crit?
Yeah,
All right,
rolled a 5.
There. See.
It's looking up.
Hellbringer wasn't using that armor anyway. That's just that's.
You're
just
faster now.
aesthetics.
You're just faster now. That's
Yeah.
all.
I mean, we mounted it all so that we didn't have to take it home.
There you go.
All right, next up is going to be the Novacat. The Novacat wants Zone 24. If there are no enemies in line of sight and range, use indirect fire.
You can see the Viper, you can see the Timberwolf, and that's it.
And it wants the lowest TMM.
Timberwolf, but not by a lot.
Okay, so
Jumping Timberwolf is real good.
and
so-
we're going to be at
3, 4, 5 for range, 6, 7, 8, 1 for cover, 9s.
so that doesn't have anything for uploading on heat.
I'm not scared of you.
We are going to be at this guy's 6 dice too.
Yep.
Yep.
These guys are ugly.
Missile Nova Cat is a
Clan
very
mechs are
attractive
just dirty
battle
in general.
Big hands.
You said 8s?
Yeah.
These are
9s.
9s.
Oh, there's a crit.
There's the 3 armor crit.
Paul.
2 total damage, 1 of which is a crit.
There's an
All
11, a 12. Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
What's the crit?
You know, I will go like weeks without rolling any crits.
I go minutes.
Yeah.
9.
9? That's the
no
empty
crit.
space.
Okay. There you go.
See, I've rolled crits twice and missed them. Right. We're going to go to 717. That is the Rhymotter. Zone 6, hit target's rear.
Oh no.
Don't carry the marker yet.
Pretty obvious.
boy.
Right. And it's only got 3 sets of dice.
Yeah, 3.
This is a weakling clan mech. So we will get those 3 out. He's a base 2, you said?
He's base 3.
3.
And he jumped.
So 3, 5,
3
8
for Timby. A cover also
9s.
9. Nope.
Miss, and miss.
He'll take some hits for you. That's pretty good.
And that we
Okay.
will cycle through.
Powdered snow.
And
blankets your
lastly,
mech from the
my
top of the
friend
hill.
over here, the Fire Moth, which is probably shooting at me because I think hopefully he shoots
Maybe.
at the.
You are at short.
Yeah.
So,
So
he's-
6, he won zone
yeah,
6, so
that's you.
automatically. And you
Fire
want to
Moth.
roll against me, Jess, or do you want me to roll against
No,
myself?
please. I don't want to I don't want to get in your mojo.
I'll roll against Paul, and I'll make sure I roll the red dice. All right, this is a Fire Moth G, so it's 4 attack at short and medium. It has 1 OV. Am I actually going to use it? What do we got for overheat instructions?
5, 7, and 9. No.
Yeah, because it's going to be skill 3. 3 for you is 6, and 1 for trees is 7s.
Yep.
So no overheat used. All right, 4 pairs on 7. That is a 3 hits.
1, 2, 3. I got
You've
2
only
armor left.
Yeah, you've only got 5 armor. That is a lot.
That
All
hurt.
right.
That hurt.
Now we see if we can squish him like the little bug he is.
Yes.
You want me to start with me?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, no, I want to see
All right,
remove
so
the
I
fire
am
moth from the map
attacking
immediately.
at 3.
With prejudice.
Yep.
1.
Especially the G. This is the one that's really popular in Alpha Strike competitive
Excuse me?
play.
Yes.
Because it's 4 at medium as well, and it can overheat.
Yep.
I'm a skill 3.
Yes, the whole player force is skill
So
3.
3 I jump. I didn't jump. So 3 range is 0. He went for 4 7s.
Hit on 7s.
Give me 3 sets of 7s here. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2.
I think
Almost.
Fire Moth only has 2 pips, so it's,
Oh yeah,
it's
got him.
toast.
There
All
we go.
right.
Excellent.
But sadly, it's not crippled. We did not actually destroy it for future salvage, so our paymasters will be unhappy.
Look, for starters, they make fire moths on this planet. We'll find another one. That's like, and for second, if it's only got one structure, you're not crippling it.
So what you're telling me is we're going to smuggle one out of the factory and tell one of our techs to paint it to look just like.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we're going to drag it out back and blow one of its legs off.
I hadn't thought ahead that. I hadn't thought that far ahead, but that works.
We'll have them shoot some holes into it.
Yeah, exactly.
All
yes,
right.
we totally salvaged this. We saved the day.
Build a clan mech warrior out of straw and burlap sacks. Oh my God. Draw a frowny face on him.
Yeah.
All right, who else wants to shoot here?
Yeah. Okay. Do we want to just keep going counterclockwise? Do you got anyone else? No, that was just Paul's. So
Just Paul. We can keep going.
All right. Have the Hellbringer fire.
Yeah. Now, how much do we care about pummeling the Viking versus taking the skill 2 Kingfisher off the board?
Oh.
Because the Viking is the easiest thing to hit. It's just a mountain of.
Well, then
armor to
tell
shoot
you
through.
what. Let's see. Why don't we see how Crew's back attack goes first?
Yeah, let's do
If
that.
it goes really well, we will pile more on the Vikings. So,
Okay.
all right,
Hammerhead
pressure's
can't
on
help
you
anyway.
right now, Crew. What do you think? What do you got?
Okay, let's see. That's short range. I'm 5 damage at short range.
You're going to get an extra pair for shooting it in the rear if you're shooting the Viking.
So is it just 3s? Oh, no, you jumped, so 5.
5.
Yeah, I jumped. So I need 5?
I don't think you can overheat, right? If OV0?
Yes, I got OV0.
This is a Viper F.
Okay,
I don't remember what that has on it.
Yeah, it's 5 short and 3 medium. And
Let's go, crew. 1 crit. That's all we need.
okay, I need
4,
5s, right?
Yeah, 4's a miss.
So that's hit.
It's probably easier to count misses, actually, when you
Yeah,
roll a lot of shots on
probably.
a low number.
I warn you, I play alpha because I am bad at math. It's 5, so that's a hit.
Yeah.
That's
Pink missed,
hit.
and then what's the other
Pink
green die?
missed. The green is
It's a
5.
Yeah,
and
all right.
So 7.
Hit him 5 times.
Okay.
I mean, that's solid damage, so maybe the Hellbringer should follow up on that.
Again, we're using the paper cards, so we can't write on them. But
yes.
that's half its armor. Congratulations.
Those aren't dry erase cards?
Not really.
Well, these ones, in the final product, they will be. These were
Okay.
printed on cardstock at the local print shop.
Gotcha.
So they haven't been laminated.
These are prototypes. and
Gotcha.
Don't break them. All right, yeah, Vikings, the armor's half gone. Hellbringer should follow up. And how are we feeling about the Hellbringer's survivability? Does he just want to pour it in on this round because he might not be around?
I have overheat 3, and I'm very, very tempted to do that. And then next turn, waddle away.
Yeah.
I would very much like to see that.
Yeah, all
Me
right.
too.
Everything we got?
Yep, raise a
I
little hell,
would.
raise a little hell, raise a little
Because I
hell.
especially don't want it to turn around and shoot me.
Sure.
Is that
That, yeah.
Yeah, I actually have more. I did have more armor than you. All right, yeah, I can't use my edge ability. I don't really need to, but I do have the opportunity to use the edge tokens generically, right? And I may have done that if I had actually suffered a crit. So 4 dice to start. I'm going to overheat 3 times, so I can roll 7 pairs.
Nice.
I am skill 3, 2 for range. He has no cover and no TMM, so 5s.
Nice.
I should absolutely be alpha striking regardless.
Here.
And if I'm lucky here, I'll actually puncture him and go internal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of dice.
Let's go,
5s.
Josh.
Light them up. No snake eyes. A 4 is out. And everything else is a hit.
So 5.
5 damage is all his remaining armor.
This is this one here?
Yeah, I think he has 10 armor and 7 guts.
Yep. So
Okay.
he's into
Viking
internals.
is shaved. I like that.
That's real good. I will take that. And I will also take my Ocean of Heat.
Yes. Yes, you will.
I think I have my heat tokens down there.
How much heat did you take? 3?
3.
3.
You shut down at 4.
Yeah.
And so
He's
when
got-
you have 3 heat, you lose 6 inches of ground movement, so my speed is now 4, and you lose a TMM. So I have 1 TMM.
You really are going to waddle away at that
I'm
speed.
literally going to step down off the hill, and that would be my turn next turn.
And that Viking 2C now has only 7 remaining internal structure points. So I think we can get him this turn.
Just for the sake of the stream, this is a little doodad I made. This is not in the box, but I play a lot of Alpha Strike and find that extremely helpful for tracking heat as opposed to on the card, because the number of times I've played the game and people forget their heat level because they don't look at the card and not the model.
Fair.
Yep.
I've
I
played
will also
solo and
forget.
forgot my heat.
That happens.
There you
All right, Hammerhead next. The committee Hammerhead.
These are the only options here.
Yeah.
Kingfisher's going to be the easiest shot.
Yes, I think the Nova Cat has cover.
Yep. All right. Zap him. Pew.
You want to do the honors? It is 3 dice. 3 dice at medium.
3 dice at medium.
Skill 3, 2 range, 1 for the Kingfisher's 6s. That is yes.
I'm gonna redo that. That's it lands on the
9.
Okay.
Still a yes. 3 damage to the Kingfisher.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right.
6
Mad
armor
Dog
left.
is
6
going to be
armor
up
left.
next.
Okay.
And every hit you land on the Viking is going to break something.
That's pretty good.
And I
That's
think
great.
that's extremely important. So I
100%.
think that is your target.
So, okay.
And the
so,
tree is not even in the way.
Nice.
No? Nice.
Yeah. Now, Joe has one of the new edge abilities. This one is Cool Your Heels, where during the end phase, if you use Stand Still, you can reduce your heat by 2.
So not this turn, but
next
turn.
turn. So we have very intelligently given the Mad Dog A has 2 overheat, and it's in cover and it's behind trees. Do we want to overheat it too? Then next turn it won't be able to move, but it could slam that back down to 0 even if it fires next
Yes.
turn. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty
Let's
good.
do
So
it.
then you're going to be rolling 7 sets of dice.
Okay.
So let's start parsing that out. That's going to take me a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Got to use the good red ones.
5. Orange is 6. Pink is 7.
Okay.
You need your skill of 3.
Yep.
Plus, he's got nothing.
Okay.
4, 5 for medium range. 6 for through the woods.
No woods.
No woods?
No woods. That's why I lasered it just now.
Is it just 5s then?
I think it's just 5s.
Roll
Because the Viking has no TMM.
Roll 7 dice, get 5 and up. Well, yeah,
if they,
we might
if,
be able to
if they
delete
all
this
hit,
guy.
it's done.
Okay. So
not all of them hit,
I
it
have
survives.
8.
The 3 missed for sure.
I have 4. That's out.
Yeah, 4's out.
3's
I
out.
have 10. I have 11. 9. 8. Okay, yeah, 3's out.
So of your 7 damage coming in, it deals 5. Good news, this puts it into crippled, which means we can see what it does in response.
Yep, and we're going to roll a crit.
1, 2,
We'll roll the
3,
crit
4,
first. It
5.
may actually blow up.
Yeah.
Wait, I have 5 hit. No?
Yep.
Yes?
Yep,
5
okay,
hits.
so
Yep.
5 hit.
Now just one
Just roll
pair of
one pair of
2d6
dice.
for
Yep.
the crit check. Let's see what you broke.
I got a 7.
Leg. Got that movement hit.
So it goes from 4 to 2.
Yes.
Yep.
So it's enforced withdrawal, and it's going to take 9 turns to leave the board. That might actually be bad for us.
However, in this scenario, every time you damage or cripple a mech, you draw a waypoint from beside the turn track to see if they are willing to give up.
So we're just
all
going to
right.
draw one of these randomly?
It's this pile I'm holding.
Oh, you got it?
Okay, are we doing that at the end of the round, though?
I believe it's immediate, but let me check.
Okay. While we're doing that, and crew already went, so that will.
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't matter then, because it'll be the end of the round. Joe
I
was
bel-
our last one to fire.
I believe so.
Okay, got it.
Just double check.
18 pips doesn't seem so impressive now, does it?
No
As
TMM.
Jesse trash talks a piece of plastic.
Like I got to pick on someone I know I can take. You know.
I'd be careful. You
I
got,
love
you
it.
got 3 people lined up.
Would you like to
right
taste of
behind
them
you.
cookies? Eh?
Look, Paul's the one who finds Tommy effing Rice and made an enemy out of him. Paul's living in fear. I pick on little plastic
I am
bottles. and I'm
spending
just
the
comfy.
remainder of Sunday in this seat because it's the safest seat in the convention.
Well, your back's to a wall. No one
That's
gets the
right.
rear
No,
bonus on you.
He can't
Yeah.
get behind me.
I
It's
keep
good.
looking up like he's going to pull a Spider-Man or something.
I
That guy
will
is
promise
athletic.
this. I am leaving this convention up 2-1 on him before we get to Gen Con. I am getting him again. I am getting him again today.
All right. End phase, the following 2 effects apply after destroyed units have been removed. Reveal waypoints assigned to units, so yeah, the ones from the turn track. And for the purposes of command card choices, joiner mechs that are shut down count as destroyed. Their PV count towards the total PV lost. So yes, we will just reveal a waypoint. Waypoint G. So 13G. Want to do the honors?
Sure. Sidestepping the carnage, you're already positioning to strike the next target. Choose a player unit to move up to 4 inches. The enemy unit whose waypoint you just revealed is considered shut down for the rest of the sortie. You got it.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. And
cool.
somebody can move 4 inches. Who do we want that to be? I mean, the Timberwolf's just going to run screaming next turn anyway. Do we want him to move the Coyote just up 4 inches so he'll be even closer?
Well,
be able to
I was
hammer
thinking
hit
about moving my Mad Dog to the forest.
Or behind. Yeah. Okay.
possible.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because then you can
Or-
still stand still next turn and still have a little extra cover.
Yeah.
I mean, 4 is the same difference as the building you're behind now.
So then just
Both
leave
provide
it.
the same defensive bonus. So maybe the other option is like,
You can
do
move
we want
it
to try
even
and
with the
pull some of this
standstill on there?
over here?
Well,
Oh,
let's roll
actually,
initiative.
hang on.
Let's roll initiative. I can flank.
Hang on. Is there any requirement on what that unit has to be able to do?
Nope. Just any unit moves 4. Right
I would
now.
like to go down here, since that's way further than I can normally move.
Sure. Let's do it. Okay.
Safe.
Done. End of round. Pull your dice.
Okay.
That's good.
Please don't squish the Hellbringer. I've spent all my armor, and I have overheated to the point of heat stroke.
But
All right.
you also did a ton of damage.
So the
Yeah.
Ghost Bears will have the
Plus
good
2.
the good Ghost Bears will have a +2 this time.
So you are
They will.
essentially out.
You won the first
We're
one.
the good Ghost Bears.
So wait, he did die?
He
Ace
shut down.
is, Ace is deck.
Oh,
so
nice.
That mech warrior has
All right.
said, you know what? I give up.
Back a card.
yeah, we're
This
gonna
isn't
do that.
something I'm supposed to be doing anyway. I
Before
don't
we-
even know these guys.
Before we roll initiative, I am going to go to the strategic decisions portion of the command deck's card. E, if this automated forces objective is complete, go to card E. That is not true. If there are any enemy units within 18 of yours, that
Yes.
absolutely is true. So we are going to go to card D.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D. And the initiative phase on this is assign the move last token to your unit with the lowest armor and
Lowest
highest
damage at S first.
at short range. So
I mean, lowest current armor is the Hellbringer.
that would be the Nova Cat or the Kingfisher.
Oh, sorry, the Aces unit.
biggest
Nova
ace-
Cat,
biggest
Nova
short
Cat.
damage first. So it's
And then
Nova Cat or Kingfisher,
and then lowest armor.
and then lowest armor.
So
yeah,
so
you're
Nova
right.
Cat.
So Nova Cat's going last at 1,000.
Yeah. There it is. All right. Initiative with a +2. They got a 4.
Fantastic. Rolling those ammo explosions.
7.
All
There
right.
we go.
Yeah. Turn 2, players have initiative again, and now we actually outnumber them by an extra mech.
Yep.
6-4, right?
All
So
right.
our first 2 movements, we'll have to do 2 mechs at a time.
So the first one to go here is 291. That is the Viking 2C, which it's out now.
That's
yeah.
the one that's gone.
It
Yeah,
is
I don't
done.
even have to do
Oh,
that.
sorry, we killed 2 things.
Yeah, you killed 2 things.
Right.
He's dead, so.
Sorry,
so first
6-3. Every move is doubled.
You always
433 is
forget
the
about
first.
the little
That
fire
is the
moth
Kingfisher.
Once he's done.
Yep.
Kingfisher, under aggressive. If there is an ally in 24 that has lost more armor than you,
No. He's the one that's lost the most armor.
that's correct. Balance. If the unit has any remaining armor, that is true.
Yep.
Zone 10, line of sight and range to red. Red being the highest medium damage.
Do we care about the target having moved already?
No.
We don't. Okay. Zone 10 is the Timberwolf.
So it wants to ground or jump if needed. No unactivated units within 12. An ally within 6, which is be that Rime Otter.
Lots of them, yeah.
Cover from as many enemies as possible. Take the woods if it can. It can actually probably scoop behind those woods there,
Right
right?
there.
Sure.
Actually, hang on. Cover from as many as possible?
Yeah.
I think behind the factory is safer. Off camera and where all of my stuff is piled up. Paper terrain, cooperate. 8 inches, I can go here. I want to be at least 12 from the Timberwolf. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the woods are actually too close. So, yeah, back here.
There you go.
There it is.
Yes. Grouped together.
Yeah, let's do.
Flies to my spider.
Let's face him so he can see as many of us as possible and not obviously exposing his back. How fast is Paul?
Pardon?
How
Oh,
fast
his
is your Coital?
is 14J.
Yeah, okay. You cannot get his rear arc from here. You can be out of his firing arc.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
Okay.
TMM1.
All right.
Okay, so we got to move 2.
Pair. I'll move mine.
Yeah, Coyote will
Do it.
slip
Do
in.
the move I was just
as
checking.
close as possible to him and do it.
You want to get
Only in short range.
from here?
Not quite sure. They don't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, then do it.
Zoom.
There you go.
Man, I was just kind of bad-mouthing the proliferation pack a little, but maybe I got to get me one of these Coyotes.
The Coyote
this
is
version is
nasty. Yeah, it's a nasty little
Good
mech.
little mech. And actually, it's like Intersphere General because it's ancient.
Right, yeah, everybody's.
Sea Fox sells them to everyone at this point.
Yeah.
Oh,
in
you can
Oakland?
find it like in a dumpster behind a McDonald's.
It's-
These things are.
Fisher priced my first Omni mech.
Right, yeah, there you go. Awesome.
All right,
Okay, next
one more. Declare no move here.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
There we
Stand
go.
still, the Marauder.
There's our
Hellbringer.
initiative sync. We are going
almost
to
a
go
Marauder.
to the
Almost a Marauder, yeah.
Rime Otter.
I'm not wearing my Marauder shirt today, but that would be on brand.
Rymotter wants to. Aggressive. If the ideal red is activated, the unit can move behind it, red being the highest medium damage. I don't believe that is true, because I'm the only one that's moved. That's moved. What's your medium damage?
Well, hang on.
While they're figuring that out, Alex Parrish.
No, he's too far away. It's going to go to medium.
There are vehicles in Snowblind. There were, the tanks and Scouring Sands. There's nothing saying other different kinds of minis could be involved in future boxes. Those will be announced when they're ready to be announced.
The vehicles in Snowblind are cardboard, though. There's
Fair.
no miniatures for vehicles in Snowblind.
Fair.
Just the 8-mechs.
So the Rhyme Otter is gone to cautious. It wants zone nearest, which is going to be the Timberwolf. Grounder jump if necessary. Line of sight and range to target. No enemies within 12. Occupy woods. Stay out of as many line of sights as possible. If it can't, take cover.
No enemies in 12 is going to be tough.
And Cromwell, I apologized. I admitted I was wrong live on the internet in front of everybody who likes BattleTech. Just get off my back, man.
Sorry, that's this guy?
Yep.
In cautious?
Yes.
Okay. In fewest enemy firing arcs, and he's going to ground move? All right.
No, it's this card here. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's this card.
That's why it doesn't match what you just said.
No enemies 12. Occupy out of as many line of sights arc as possible, and then cover if it can do it from anything that it can't get out of.
I think it has to be here. Because otherwise, there's no way he can be 12 away from stuff with ground move unless he goes out into the open. So,
all right, let's stick with it. Let's keep it rolling.
You got it. The Ace's golden rule in effect.
Yep.
He's 2.
Ace's golden rule plus Bryn wants to get on here at some point. It's only so long we can keep diverting him.
All right. And let's make sure that his back is not obviously exposed. Yep. Cool. We'll do that.
Okay. Then back to us for 2.
Yes.
With 10 inches.
You want to wait a little bit longer yet for the Novacat to go? It hasn't moved yet.
It hasn't moved yet, but I feel like...
And you'll get to react to it if we leave you.
Well, but if the Timberwolf moving... The Timberwolf, I feel, is more important to move before the Viper and the Mad Dog. Mad Dog is standing still, though. Have we already called that? But is it like...
No.
No.
It's not.
Yeah, okay, so let's...
I think our last activation is Timberwolf Viper.
Yeah, so stand still, the Mad Dog.
I got a question.
Yeah. Sure.
Didn't that waypoint say we were moving the Mad Dog by the trees?
Yeah,
or?
but we didn't.
Okay, we didn't.
We just did it on the Hellbringer.
We moved somebody else.
My
okay,
bad.
so stand still, the Mad Dog. Crew, would you put a 6 on there?
Yep.
And then our second one, I think the Hammerhead.
Community Hammerhead.
Community Hammerhead.
Do I activate one of these?
Not yet.
Okay.
You will at the end of this turn, I guess.
Okay.
Hammerhead, can you do anything safe? He can't come around back. I think he's just coming out and maybe peeking around, adding a little fire into this pool.
Yeah, 10 move.
10 move. There you go.
We can go here, tuck into the hill. We can't see anyone from here, but it's not a bad backstop against Novacat.
But I mean, Hammerhead has
And
a lot of
next
armor,
turn,
right?
get
Like
in
I think he can risk stepping out and adding some.
You want to just
firepower.
rush him? Because we can do that too.
You can still find some partial cover, I think.
Well, there's a building here, so.
Yeah. So take some
I would do that.
Take some partial
Just to
cover
make
for the building.
yeah.
They
see
want to
what
try to
happens.
shoot him. All that hardened armor. We paid for that hardened armor. Those Seafox merchants, we're not cheap.
In classic, the Hammerhead is a sponge.
Let's use it.
Good lord.
Okay, back to Aces.
Last but not least, the Novacat. If the nearest enemy is activated and there are no enemies within 18. Not true.
Yep.
If there are more allies than enemies within 18.
Nope. Actually, he's outnumbered locally.
Correct. Cautious. Zone nearest. Ground or sprint if necessary within no enemies within 42. It wants no line of sight to all enemies. Occupy woods. Out of line of sight in range of the greatest. In the fewest number of arcs it can be if it cannot get out of it.
Yep.
And then 12, minimum 12 from the nearest if it can.
Show me the stack again. It's the order.
Enemies, woods.
See no one is not possible.
Yep.
Occupy woods. Well, there are woods.
Yep.
In fewest enemy arcs. That's like most enemy arcs. But woods is higher up on the list, so I think it's got to be here.
Okay.
The problem is that the Timberwolf would probably get around behind him anyway.
Well, yeah, that's the whole beauty of the Timberwolves' plan. We knew they were on it. We knew they was going to draw them in.
Oh, hang on. Actually, can it jump?
No.
No, of course, it's full of LRMs.
Yeah. Jumping would be ill-advised.
I mean, the other possibility...
No, we're good.
It specifically wants woods, right? Because it could also go back here and hit Paul in the face.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we're good. All right, at which point, that Timberwolf... 10 will get him...
Ooh, yeah, behind.
So from there to there, that's still in the Kingfisher's arc, though, right?
Yep.
Part of me just wants to do a whoop, 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 and sprint entirely out of the way.
Let's have them completely encircled.
Kind of,
Yes.
but I think I want to shoot more than I want to survive because I'm a clan guy at the moment. So we're just going to...
I would have done the same thing.
That way as far back as we can
Yep.
to there.
Sweet.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, and then we have to do one more.
What about the Mad Dog?
No, that was our hammerhead.
Oh, that was it.
that
Okay,
is
so then
it?
just the Viper.
Okay.
Yeah, just my Viper.
Yeah, so
Sweet.
your Viper wants to get out of dodge because there's 3 guys sort of staring him
Terrain
down.
question. Do these qualify as cover, the solar arrays?
So Alpha Strike uses true line of sight. So you actually
Okay.
get down and see if the model is at least a third obscured.
Okay.
So I'll point out they're an inch tall, that little panel,
Yeah.
top edge of the panel. Yes, that's an inch. If you're up here, you will almost certainly have cover from all of them.
Gotcha.
You could also probably get that by being halfway behind this hill.
Okay.
But this is maybe better.
Okay, so
I think it's a good call.
Question is whether you want to be at medium range and like the optimum target for a whole line of clan mechs or not.
I'm going to use my special ability
Oh, yeah.
to do 20 inches.
Oh,
And
right there?
Jump in
Yeah.
right next to Jesse.
Dang.
High flyer in effect.
Yeah. All right, so spend your edge point,
Okay.
but heck yes.
Tip that over.
Some local support for you there, Jess.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lovely.
All
right.
right.
Great turn. Let's do some shooting. Aces shoot first.
Bad guys go
Can-
first.
Can they shoot anything at all?
Hammerhead.
Kingfisher has no line of sight, I believe.
Oh, Kingfisher can see both of these dudes.
Okay, so
No.
it wants red, so
I
that
mean,
would be most medium damage.
Timberwolf. Oh, no, he can.
Yeah.
He can. All right, they got some shots.
Who does the most medium damage?
Timberwolf.
Timberwolf. Hit me.
6 sets of dice.
6 pairs at short from a skill 2 pilot.
You got a
you
big
probably
pile of
take
dice
that.
over there
tried
for
to
me to
protect
roll.
you, Jesse. I'm
it's the
sorry.
end of the Timberwolf, but I'm going to put 7 damage into the Nova Cat's back.
You might not
I think
die.
that was 7. Yeah, there you go.
I'm perfectly happy making that sacrifice.
Skill 2. 2 for your TMM. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Here comes 6 dice. I don't think it can overheat. Nope. This Kingfisher runs cold.
I'm all for it. I'm trading the Timberwolf for that guy. That's fine with me.
7s, we said?
4s. Even the 4 hits. Yeah, that's a yes.
It's not a crit, though. That was unfortunate. That's crystalline opaque.
All right,
but-
so that's 2 structure out of 4 structure, so he is still up.
Well, let's see what the crit is.
Let's see what the crit is.
And
5.
I have missed on crits 3 times today.
Yep. You're finding all the empty space in today's game.
Wow.
All right. Next is going to be the Rhyme Otter.
That one can see the hammerhead, I think. With Joe, from this guy
Yeah.
sort of looking over his shoulder, can you see the whole hammerhead, or is part of it blocked by the building?
May I see? Can you do it again?
No,
Oh, right now.
Just lean down and...
yeah.
I think it is blocking it.
Yep, all right.
Okay.
I was checking the
So
laser.
any-
but sometimes
first,
it's
he's
hard to
going to
tell.
zone at 6.
Yeah.
Can he hit target's rear? No.
No.
Attack by an ally this turn. Within
No,
6?
There's nothing else to shoot at. It's got to be the hammerhead.
Okay, so we are at 3 sets of dice.
Yep. Skill 3, it walked over there. 2 for range, 2 for hammerhead is 7.
No OV.
3 pairs on 7. Shall I do the honors
You can
against
do this one,
the
yeah.
community hammerhead? 2 damage.
That's insignificant to the hammerhead.
Yeah, he didn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't know he got hit.
Scratch paint.
And lastly, the Nova Cat. Nova Cat wants Zone 24. If there are no enemies in the line of sight and range, using direct fire.
Can you see, he can see the hammerhead line up, right?
Attack by an ally
That-
this
it's,
turn.
yeah, hammerhead.
Attack by an ally
1000%.
this turn.
No,
Nothing-
no more cover for hammerhead
Yeah.
either.
Nope.
So
6s?
Yep.
This is the rough
And
one.
his overheats at 4, so no.
Sorry, 7s. Last time it was 8s.
So it's going to be 6 sets of dice.
Okay. It's this whole heap. On 8s. Nope. Nope. Snake Eyes.
I see 3 yeses.
3 hits. A couple of 11s. All right. Good news.
Yep.
We still have half our armor.
Nice.
He's all right. He's still good.
Yep.
Okay.
Distraction Hammerhead for the win.
We are shooting back. So, Paul, you want to start with that coyote? I guess you want to hit the Kingfisher because you're in short range to it?
The shot.
Yes. So we're going to go. I got no rear attack on it, though, right? 1.
No, you're not in the back arc.
2, 3. I'm going to be at base 2, jumped 4. Its movement is. Oh, no, I didn't.
Ran.
I ran. So.
Skill 3, 1 TMM, 4s.
I keep dropping dice. 4s.
11.
That's all hit. 3
I'll
hits.
That's everybody.
3 on that Kingfisher. Got a lot of armor, too.
I mean, he's a chunky boy, but yeah. Okay, and then the rest of us. I think Nova Cat's easier to hit than the Rhyme Otter. Crew, you and me want to sort of blast that Nova
not
Cat
hit
in
him
the
last
back.
turn.
Let's hit the Nova
And then
Cat.
if we
Did we
don't
not hit
kill
him
it,
before?
Joe could help us finish it. Maybe she can't. But let's see what happens. All right, you want to back attack him first?
Yeah, so that's going to be 5 dice plus 1 for the back attack.
Yep.
We're at skill 3, correct?
Yep, but you jumped, so it's
So
5, 6, 7. And I think you count as being in the woods with them.
Nope.
No?
No.
It doesn't
those-
matter.
All right.
As long as the defender's in woods, even if you're near them, or even in base contact,
All
they
right.
get the woods benefit for
Then
being
8s.
in woods.
So I need 8s, okay.
Yeah.
So I need 6 dice.
We're shooting what, sorry? The Rhyme Otter or the Nova Cat?
Yeah, Nova Cat.
Nova
All right.
Cat.
Oh, yes, and I was looking at the Rhyme Otter. Absolutely the Nova Cat when you get the woods.
It's this grip here.
See, this is why they had us do the intro. Catalyst is all getting a bit of a nap. They're going to look great on stream.
Blam.
Okay.
What did we say we needed?
8. So I got 9
A lot of
there. 11.
You have
the rest-
10,
the rest are all misses.
11, and then
So it's on the Kingfisher or Nova Cat?
7.
That's Nova Cat.
Nova
Where'd
Cat
the
takes
other,
2.
Where'd the other blue go? Am I blind?
The black.
It's right under the wall.
And then the wall.
Okay. So I
Got
didn't
5
All right,
armor
let's
left.
start. I'm going to follow it up with the Timberwolf. He is.
You gonna overheat?
Oh yeah, we're going to overheat. We're going 8 dice. 6 plus 1 for the overheat plus 1 for
and
the rear.
Yeah,
So you need
yeah,
2 more dice.
Skill of 3,
Blue yellow.
4 for the Nova Cat, 5 for the trees. So 8 dice, looking for 5s.
Yep.
This is basically what we sold this battle mech for. This is 65 points. So. Okay, hey, there's a crit.
2
Nice.
crits.
You only get 1, though.
I know,
Yeah.
you rolled 2 boxcars. That's impressive.
Yeah.
It's, especially for me. 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits, 6 hits,
Yeah, it's
7
Seven.
hits.
It's a yes.
Yeah.
You alpha strike and everything lands.
All right, so you get
8 hits and 2 crits.
Yeah, so you get 2 crits. He's got 2 internal left.
All right. Let's see it.
A 3 and a 5, 6, 7.
So
3
3
is bad.
3's engine hit.
Yeah.
And because he made an attack this turn, he's going to have a heat from it. And the other one, the 7, is a movement point hit,
Yep.
which means he's basically took his leg down. So now he's got half move. 0 TMM, 4 inches. He's just another Viking.
And you need 3 crits to force a force withdrawal, right?
Yeah, but he's got half his structure left, so he is
Oh,
crippled.
so he's, yeah, okay. So we will read our waypoint, I guess, at the end of the
Yep.
the thing.
Correct.
What else do we got? We got the Mad Dog. Does the Mad Dog see anything?
I don't think it.
Mad
can't-
Dog?
I don't
Nope,
think
they're
so.
all hidden.
Nope. Okay.
Don't think it has indirect fire.
It does not. This is a Mad Dog A. It's got more missiles. Okay, so you don't have to use your cool your heals because your
Okay.
heat's going to reduce anyway because you're not shooting.
Perfect.
But okay, I think that's it. So let's draw another waypoint and see what happens
Flipper.
to the. Oh, you put it there for me. Waypoint F. So 13F, 13 Foxtrot is 1 page ago. 13F. In its final moments, the enemy mech exchanges vicious fire with you, and its parting shots connect dearly. That's bad news for the Timberwolf. Using the enemy unit whose waypoint token you just resolved as a reference, the player unit that is both nearest to the enemy unit and in line of sight suffers 1 damage and a critical hit. Now, nearest.
The community Hammerhead takes a movement hit.
Hang on, no. Hammerhead is the CR keyword, critical resistant.
Yeah.
So which is subtract 2 from its
5.
crit roll.
It's a 5. I missed again.
Big ol' empty space.
4
Nice.
empty spaces.
All right.
So that's good.
Good job, Hammerhead.
And on the back of that, after that, the enemy unit is considered shut down for the rest of the sortie, so he is out.
Nice.
There's only 2 of them left.
But they are untouched. That was the...
Kingfisher's got some scratches.
Nova
Nova Cat's out.
Yeah.
The Rhymoder's untouched, the Rhymoder D, and the Kingfisher's got some scratches. He's also the most dangerous one, but now he's isolated from all his little
So
buddies.
this is redemption from yesterday, then.
Kinda, yeah, right? This feels a lot better. All right, pull your dice and stuff.
Strategic decisions. If the automated forces objective is complete, not true. If you lost more PV of units this turn, that's cool. We're going to C.
Yeah, the scenario special rule specifically, even shutdown mechs count as destroyed for that purpose.
This commander art on this guy, he looks like the friendly Ghost Bear.
He's a little friendly.
He's the very friendly Ghost Bear.
I forget which of the characters from the campaign he is, but it's the key art for one of the 2 mech warriors that you deal with regularly.
Okay. So, initiative?
Yeah.
I think I burnt all my karma, so I don't want to be the one.
9.
9 for them.
Ugh.
7.
7 for us. All right, they get initiative.
All right.
There's 2 of them.
2 units.
So we got to move 2 and not knowing what they're doing.
It is now. We still have 6 models, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So we could really...
They have 2 models. It's 3-1 now, both times.
Oof. Okay. Well,
3 from us.
The Timberwolf is at 2 structure left and 1 heat, which means he is moving 5. I think he's done this turn anyway. So maybe we move him first.
Back to the edge of the map.
Back to the edge of the map. He'll jump to make it a little harder to shoot him. That's 1.
Yep. We got 3 things to do. I would like to pull the Hammerhead back because I'm repair bill conscious.
Well, we can declare no move over here, too. As an
Hellbringer's going to be
Can
cooled
I
off, though, right?
It's cooled off, yeah.
Also move Mad Dog now over here?
Sure.
It won't be as
You
far.
could also wait until one of these does something. And then
Let's do
respond.
that. No, that's a better
Whichever
idea.
one moves first, I'll go behind it. And then you
hide
guys
the Hammerhead back here.
Sure. I like that.
That works.
He's got 2 armor and 2 internals left. He's looking pretty rough.
Okay. And then
Okay.
third one, the Mad Dog.
I like the idea of waiting to see
Okay,
what
I can do
these
Hellbringer.
two
Third
do.
one, the Hellbringer. Have him peek around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's be friends.
There we go.
Duck, little Hammerhead, duck.
I like the implication that the Hellbringer could literally brace his PPCs
Yep.
on the Hammerhead, just stabilize shot. That's
No,
got to be a -1, right?
It's no coffee table.
There you go. That's true. It's not the Scorpion.
All right. To the Aces deck. First up is the Kingfisher, who is hurting. If the unit has armor greater than any enemy's damage rating. No, it's at 4 internals left.
So
We're going to go to balance. If there are any enemies within 30, that is true.
Oh, yeah.
Zone 20, line of sight and range to yellow.
What's the zone, sorry?
20?
20? I think that's the whole force.
Yep. And
Yeah.
yellow would be lowest TMM.
That's over here now.
Okay. Wants a target, ground movement only. Target at medium range. Cover
Okay.
from as many enemies as possible. Ally within six. Move
Is that
closer
just up here?
to the target.
Cover from as
So
many as possible. I'm just thinking if you can get something like... That's terrible, right? It's going to be shot in the back.
Yeah.
I was looking to see if there was something like this, but I think that's too far for him. He's 8, right?
Yeah. So, well, lose 6.
No,
he could do that.
6 as the crow flies and 2 for the elevation. Back here.
yeah.
All right.
Sweet. I'll just come around the corner, just out of his front arc, and shoot him.
Yeah, you'll get him with partial cover
Yeah,
in
that's
here.
fine. That's fine.
All right.
You can just spin me around there.
Yep. Coyote immediately pursues.
Don't forget about this Rhymoder here.
I'll
that
turn you right
would like
round,
to-
baby.
We can
right
lure him over
round.
there. If I lure him as the bait, and he comes running at me, and you guys kill him, we're good.
Coyote's a 3 or a 2?
A 3.
3.
You also have Knife Fighter
Okay.
yet, which
Yes.
we haven't had to use.
Okay, we got to move 2 more.
Yep.
We have to finish moving.
Yeah.
Because then the last unit is this.
Got it.
Right.
So Mad Dog's got to do something now.
Yeah.
And Viper has to do something now.
So
Mad Dog could step forward with 10 inches and
you want to step forward,
might
or do
actually
you
be
want
able to
to
get
go
into
back?
medium of the Kingfisher, maybe, if it's doing that.
You need to see the Kingfisher, you need to be on this line, which is way far away.
Yeah.
Because he's back to the building.
No. Like
From
10
this-
is like here.
Yeah. From the other side, so you could just reposition this turn. From the other side of the wall, you might prevent them from hanging out back here in this zone.
Oops.
These walls are migrating a bit.
Sorry.
It's a moving wall.
Trying to move the. So
The other last time, you can just come back.
can I just go back to the other
Yeah.
one?
Totally. We already know it's 10 inches along the
Yeah.
face of the wall.
There.
Seems good to me.
Okay.
There's a menacing pose on that, by the way. That's the premium, right?
That is a premium, Mad Dog.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Rhyme
Love the walking, sort of running feet
Yeah.
you get with it.
No, we got Cruise Viper
Yeah, I gotta
still.
go- I
before
gotta
the
go
Rhyme
still.
Otter.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're going to 3.
I'm going to. Correct me if I'm wrong. I would get a bonus for shooting down if I was aiming from up there.
Like up here.
Yeah, if I jumped onto either
There's
building.
no bonus to hit, but
Okay.
yeah, I mean, you can be in his rear
Okay.
above him.
Yeah.
That sounds tasty.
I think
Yeah.
he'll have partial cover just because of how tall the building is.
Yeah, it's going to be.
You have lots of movement to do it.
Yeah, I
Just
got 16
pop
to do
up
it.
there.
Yep.
And
All right.
maybe face
Get
that
yourself
way
that
so that
delicious
he's an
fish.
arc.
Well, my sacrifice will be noted. I've just looked at the movement on aggressive for the remaining
Rhyme Otter.
card, Rhyme Otter. If the unit can move behind the nearest activated enemy,
Yep.
Yes.
zone any, line of sight to the activated nearest, move behind the target, trying to stay out of as many line of sights and ranges of anybody, occupy woods,
here somewhere.
cover
But
from
he's
those
here,
that
though, the
can't.
Viper. He wants to be behind the
Well, if
Viper.
he's here, you just
right?
kick him. So, no. But on this line, he's protected from all of these folks and further away from this.
Okay.
So,
So he'll
where
take.
does the rear arc for the coital stop?
There.
Let's do that.
Okay.
And that also gets him out of short range of you. Jumping or walking?
It is ground movement. Oh, jumping. Sorry, no jumping.
Yeah, the 4 TMM, heavily armored Rhyme Otter, is going to continue to be a harassment.
Yep.
Timberwolf might survive this after all.
He might.
Huh.
That was not expected.
The coil will not.
All right.
Actually, the Rhyme Otter's not that tough. He actually can't kill me. He only does 3 points. I have 4.
Okay.
So are we
Oh, yeah.
shooting now?
We are shooting,
Shooting time.
and we shoot first.
Okay.
I shoot the Kingfisher.
Yeah, I believe it.
I mean, I got 3
Lean
sets of
into
dice.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
not in his rear, right? So I got 3 sets.
Correct.
I'm going to be at 3, 4,
5.
5s.
Yep. Bam. For 3.
He's got 1 left. He's got 1 structure
He's
left.
crippled now.
Okay, and a crit.
Finds the empty space again.
Wow, that's 5 crit attempts.
All
5, 5,
Nice.
9,
All right,
9.
we were-
We really bullied that dude.
Unbelievable.
Crew, it looks like you. I guess you could kill him if you want, but this is the Star Commander. We might want to capture them.
Yeah, no, Crew's
Yeah.
going to shoot the Rhyme Otter.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
both going to shoot the Rhyme Otter for
Yeah,
sure.
that's where
And I
I'm
think
going.
we just take a vacation back here.
Fair.
I think Joe can help though as well,
Could I?
Yeah.
unless you don't have. Do you have long range weapons?
I have it 2.
Yeah, those are
Probably
long range?
long range. I want to measure it to be sure.
I'm pretty sure, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, long range. All
You
right.
play enough Alpha Strike, and you start to just get a.
It's getting there. Like with the match we usually play, the 4/4s and stuff. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah,
It's the different shape that's throwing me off. All right, so yeah, you
Okay,
are
so 2.
you are skill 3.
Yep.
You are
long range.
long range. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11s. 2 dice looking for 11s. It's
Oof.
not impossible.
There. Blue and black.
You miss every
Yeah, let's
11
do
you
that.
don't roll.
Actually, let me have the red.
Red and black.
Red
right?
and black are my.
On brand.
see.
All right, let's see it. Let's see some 11s.
Yikes.
Oh,
I got 11.
okay, that's 1.
Woo, chips him
Hey.
for 1. That's the first damage to the Rhyme Otter, leaving him with 5
This
armor.
is- keeps moving.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Nope,
Cool.
That's good.
Good
right.
shot.
That's a hit.
Thanks. Black and red.
All right. I guess let's burn the Timberwolf and then see if Crew can finish off what it leaves.
Okay.
So my heat is 1. Do I have I got a skill penalty for that, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
So 3 for 5 because of the jump. 6
for heat.
10, 11, 12. I need 12s, but I'm still throwing 6s.
You even want to shoot? You could just take a vacation.
Why not?
I guess the trouble is here, if this decides to shoot you, then you're
Yeah.
just
As soon as the Timber... Well...
6 pairs on looking for 12s.
Yeah, I think he's shooting the Timberwolf.
Do you want me to try to roll it?
Nope. No, I don't. I'm gonna own up to it. This is my moment.
This Timberwolf is really gunning for a promotion to named pilot.
Yeah.
Hero of the fight.
Jesse K, the ideal Catalyst experience.
I don't want that tied to this roll. I got a 10.
There's no 12s.
Yeah, no
There's
12s.
A6 and it's not another 6.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. There you go. Okay. That was fun.
Back to gunnery school for you.
I'm overheated. And I
And
jumped.
jumping.
Yeah. All right, Crew.
Okay.
You also jumped, but and he jumped, so it's going to be tricky.
So I'm
5.
So I'm
3
5
skill.
damage. And
Yeah. It's not short range. It is medium.
That's medium.
You always measure horizontally in Alpha Strike. Sorry, Jesse.
Yep.
Yeah, 12
Also at
inches away.
medium, I do 3 damage.
So 3 pairs.
3 pairs looking for 12s.
Is it 12s? 3 skill. 2 for jumping is 5. 6, 7 for range. It's 11s because he's in the open.
11s.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
11s. Lucky me.
Crew, I've taught you everything I know. It didn't take very long because there's not that much. But now it's time for the student to surpass the master.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Nope.
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 Oh, he followed the master.
Yeah, no, you
9,
learned it from me exactly.
4, and 6.
All right, look, the Rhyme Otter DE jumping.
I
He's
blame
got a
the teacher.
TMM of 4. This is hard to hit as a fire moth.
I should have split my fire.
All right, well, let's see. So
End
that's
phase.
yeah.
Kingfisher?
Oh, aces have to shoot, right?
Oh, yeah, we should probably see if
Yeah.
they hurt us at all.
Kingfisher
All
isn't
right,
shooting
so
anybody, I
the
don't think. but
Kingfisher
what's
has no
Oh,
shot.
yeah.
They're
Oh, yeah.
fragile, too. They
That's
may die.
no good. Okay,
Zone
let's do it.
6,
Let's do
then
it.
24. It wants hit target's rear, and then go to yellow. Yellow being the lowest
forgetting about
TMM.
this little guy.
They're both
Side.
2.
Yeah, no.
most
They're
are
always in
lost.
the back.
Yeah.
Well, they're in the
Hammerhead.
back right now.
Community Hammerhead, baby.
Who wants to roll 6 dice against the...
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah,
There's
again,
4 left. So we're looking for 6 dice, not 4 hits.
6 dice against the volunteer
One,
Skill
Ghost
two.
Bear.
2
3,
range,
4,
2
5,
TMM,
and
and
6.
cover.
I have 6. So how many am I rolling?
Please, those, all of them. And we want only 3, hitting on 7,
Okay.
and we want 3 hits or less, because it's shooting at the Hammerhead. Roll bad.
So 3 or less.
We want
Roll
three-
bad.
we want
Okay.
3 dice that are 7 or more.
3 dice?
Or less. No, roll those.
Okay.
I'm just saying we want the Hammerhead to die. I think the Hammerhead might be cooked. So gray
1,
is a 10, yellow is a 9, black is a 10.
9.
That's 3.
That was a 9.
I see a
No.
5, a 6, and a 6.
Yeah.
No. He's good. Roll me a 1 critical hit.
Hardened armor. Hardened armor.
Roll me 1 for a critical hit.
1 pair.
1 pair.
And we're going to subtract 2 from this result because it has the critical.
So what
resistance
am I rolling to?
You want to ultimately end up with a 5 or a 9.
Okay.
or a 1.
Yeah.
8 minus 2 is 6. Oh, he lost one of his weapons. Oh well.
You know, he has 2 weapons.
Right. But yeah, the Hammerhead has a single point of internal structure left.
Okay.
Rhyme Honor at
Okay.
zone 6. Nothing, then 24. Hit target's rear. It's the Coyote.
5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8, 9, 10. 4 dice looking for 10s from the Rhyme Otter. You could be okay.
You want me to roll against myself?
No, I'm going to hit you.
Okay.
Miss,
You're
miss,
good.
miss, and miss.
All right. We're good. We're good.
Sweet.
All right. What's the waypoint for that Kingfisher?
That is H.
H. 13H. As another enemy mech is out of the fight, the tactical situation looks to be improving, and your force's morale with it. Choose a named pilot to gain 1 edge for the remainder of the sortie. The enemy who... yeah, he's shut down.
Yep.
Okay, Crew, you spent an edge, right? So let's
Yes,
give
I
you an
did.
edge back.
Okay.
More fast jumping.
Okay, and then we roll
four.
initiative, and it's all of us versus the Rhyme Otter.
That happens a lot, actually.
What could go wrong?
Because it's usually 4 TMM from jumping, and it has 12 pips.
Yeah.
It's a really heavily armored scout.
It's also hardened armor.
What do you get? 10.
I'm rolling for the Ghost Bears, so they got a 10.
Yeah, although their commander is down. Is there
And
some kind of
I
a
got
penalty?
6.
Correct. So the commander being shut down means -2, so that's an 8. And they won initiative last turn, which actually makes this a 6.
Still got 6.
So 6. Okay, so reroll.
Oh, we got, okay.
Yeah, they're a -4. They get a -1. We
11.
have initiative.
Okay.
Oh.
So he's going to move.
He's going to move, and then our
Let me
entire
check,
force.
let me check their strategic decisions here. Got to go to B.
Okay. You command the best command? Does it help him?
Movement phase, add the following filter to all units target
Enemies
activated.
that have moved.
Yeah.
So if he was hunting things that have moved, he wants to be at short range.
Yeah.
No one will have moved when he goes, so that's not going to apply.
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes first.
Rymotter.
What does he want to do? I mean, he should be surrendering.
He
But
should be surrendering.
That's what I thought. I was thinking. Yeah.
The stubborn ghost bear.
Yeah.
The unit, nope, activated. Automatically go into cautious. Zone nearest, ground or sprint if necessary. If sprinting, it wants line of sight to the fewest number of enemies. It wants to be in the fewest number of enemies' line of sight and range. It wants to move closer to me. I'm assuming I'm the closest, right? The Coyote.
yeah.
Occupy woods if it can. Target has no cover. So basically, like they're on the hill,
Boing.
cover and trees, shooting. I didn't give them
behind.
cover and trees. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
post
even
up behind
better.
this rock.
Crew's just going to stand still and pick him off.
Or jump behind him.
Or jump behind him.
Actually, hang on.
Standing still from up there
Can we-
would be a much better
can we give
shot.
him a
He's
better-
hard to hit.
Let's give him this so no one gets behind him.
Yeah.
What are you afraid of?
Is that considered closer to the Coyote, though? Like, I feel like there's more distance now between the two of them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't think he can do that.
All right, there.
Okay.
And jumps to get there, right?
Yeah. No. Ground.
Wow, okay.
Ground or sprint.
This
Because
guy
he's in
needs to go back
cautious.
to Mech Warrior School.
He's setting up for a last stand, I think.
Yep.
He sees which way the Arctic wind is blowing.
Mm-hmm.
I can make all these puns with snow. I haven't figured out how to work the word blind into it yet.
There's me.
You might better off not doing that.
You're at 12. How many inches can you
Hellbringer
move?
is
10?
stationary.
I can move 10, yeah. I can stumble around and get a shot at it. I get a shot back, but that Timberwolf has already lasted a lot longer than we thought it would.
Community Hammerhead, I think, is just going to
Yep.
hide. Since it has
Sure.
1 internals left.
We're not going to get our safety deposit back on that Sea Fox.
I mean,
mech.
as mercenary units, should we pull the Timberwolf back as well? or-
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let the fresh unit and the sniper take care of the Rymotter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head
I say
back
take
that
care of
way.
it. It's a real tough nut to crack.
He'll cool off, and if things don't go well this round, he'll be back at.
You want to jump behind him?
I got a question. If I stayed there, is those trees in my line of fire?
You're pretty high up.
I would say yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to jump behind them then.
You both get the extra dice. Just go
All
behind
right.
me.
You guys are all going
It's that
to.
Alpha Strike conga line. We're
Yep.
seeing it live.
Yep.
Yep.
I had that happen yesterday in a grinder match.
Yeah.
I'll soften him up. You get the kill shot.
Okay.
Right? And he's actually going to shoot
We're
first.
hitting on 5s. Yeah, it's going to shoot the Hellbringer. I think everyone else ran away.
Hit
I still
target's
stayed,
rear,
but I didn't run.
and
I
then
just
attack
stayed.
by now.
Oh,
is
sorry.
turn.
Move your mech too.
Okay.
Most armor lost is what it's going
Can
to
you
go
get-
for. Hellbringer, yes.
In this line, because you can see him from there. I think here on the other way, you have to be around the corner of the
No,
building.
you want to come out that way, directly
Yeah.
away from you.
Yeah, you have 10 inches.
I have 10.
Yep,
Yeah.
you can do it.
That puts you at medium range. Or sorry, that's long.
Long range.
It's long, but it's still a shot.
There you go.
He wants most armor lost, so it's you.
It's me with no armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
All right.
Okay.
He's going to be on how many dice? It is 3. Get rid of these. Man,
Drop them.
I am the dice dropper today.
Hang on. It doesn't have long range. Oh, this is medium, though.
Yeah.
Just. Okay, that's too bad. I should have backed up.
He's going to be at he's base 2.
Base 3.
3, he didn't jump. So
Right.
3, 5, partial cover is 6. You
Threes.
didn't move. 7, you didn't move. 6.
I think so.
Yeah.
3, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 7s.
Miss. Oh, barely hit twice. Barely hit twice.
That's enough to toast you, I think.
No. It's 7s, right? Skill 3. 2 for range is 5. 6 for the partial cover. 7 for trees.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't roll any 7s. I'm good.
I subtracted 1 because you didn't move. And
So 1 damage.
From 0, yeah.
1 damage.
No damage.
No damage.
No
Zero.
damage. No
I
damage.
rolled
No, 'cause he
three
rolled
sevens.
seven.
Rolled sixes.
Guys, we're having a really good game here.
We are.
This is going great.
We haven't managed to crit them to death like in yesterday's game.
Yeah.
But
All right.
Well, we vaporized the fire.
Let's see if me and
Besides
Krubal,
that-
I'll soften him up. Hopefully you get the kill shot,
Yeah,
right?
I can help.
That
Don't
could
let
also
Crew
help.
Get the kill. We want Crew to get the kill.
Well, we haven't hit it yet, right?
No, it's been hit. It's got 5
Okay.
left. So I'm rolling 4 sets of dice here, 1 for the extra in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be at fives. Yep.
3 skill, 2 TMM.
Yep.
Yep. 4 damage in.
4 damage in. It's got 1 armor left. Come on, Crew. You're up, buddy. You
Will you kill it with that?
can get it to internals.
Are we at medium range?
Where this
You're
is short.
Oh, I can't see it with the tree there.
Yep.
Okay,
5,
so
6, 7s.
5 damage.
And you're looking for 7s, Crew.
How much damage
Yeah.
can the Hellbringer do?
7. I can overheat again.
I got
Okay,
How
let
many
the
dice
Hellbringer fire
does
first.
he need?
Let the Hellbringer
hey,
fire
it sounds
first.
like we're gonna let
Soften
I'm
him
really
up.
unlikely to kill it. So
No, yeah. Let him soften it up for some damage, so then you can get in for the kill.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll alpha strike it again, I think. So
Okay.
let's see. I am skill 3, standstill 2. 2 for medium range is 4. 2 for him is 6. Cover and trees is 8s. 7's a lot, but I'm probably going to do half of it on 8s. A little less than half of it, so I'll probably hit him 4 times, 3 or
Yep.
4 times.
Yep.
That sounds right. Yeah, you know what? It's a Hellbringer. It's scalding hot or ice cold. Those are the 2 settings. Just flip a switch.
Coincidentally, the 2 new Battlefield mats coming from Catalyst Game Labs, the Fire and Ice mats available soon. I think they're saying Origins, but certainly by Gen Con. Be sure to take a look for that. Paper map sheets available shortly.
All right.
Mike owes me $5.
Yeah. And I needed, what, 8s, we said?
1, 2.
11 now.
There's 2. That's 1.
Oh, yeah, 2.
2. That missed.
I went internals.
Yep.
Okay.
So roll crit.
7. Somehow his leg got damaged from being behind a hill.
I mean,
Alpha strike for you.
You could have hit like the actuator control
Okay.
mechanism.
He's got 5 structure left, Crew.
Yep.
Okay.
You
So-
do 5 damage.
Yeah, 5 damage.
6
and
rear.
6
I
rear.
need 6s? Okay.
You are, however,
You
just
6 dice, but you need to roll 7s.
I need to roll 7s.
Yeah.
So 6 sets. Yeah, one more.
I
And
got
don't roll 5
1,
7s.
2, 4, 5. I need 1 more.
All right, look, if he gets vaporized, like we knocked out 3 of them. That's the majority.
Okay.
Not a lot of 7s there, though.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
actually, really not a lot of 7s.
Like, not at all.
6. Oh,
no.
crap.
3, 4, and a 5.
It's a disco ball situation.
It's a Jesse roll.
Oh, boy.
How many did you hit with?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
I'm sorry, crew. We've been hanging out too
nothing.
much
Nothing
this
missed.
weekend.
Nothing missed by 1. Spend a couple of pips.
True.
Yeah.
One time.
1 time.
How many can I spend at once?
So, edge
One.
tokens, the generic edge ability that we haven't really had cause to use, is you can add 1 pip to a die.
Okay.
Once per attack.
Yeah, how many did I have at 6? So I got 1
I
at 6.
think you had
You're
a
off by 1 on
2.
1 die.
You had
Okay,
6
so-
here and a 6 here.
You get 1
Okay.
crit roll. Spend an edge point, you get a crit roll.
Okay.
No.
He's in internals. He's in internals.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spend
okay.
1 edge point, you get a crit roll.
So I spend 1 edge point.
Spend 1 edge
Yeah.
point. You'll do 1 damage, and then check for crit.
Okay. And we're going to check
Now
for
you want to
crit.
roll this pair of dice really good. This is where you want like double 1s or box cars. This would be amazing.
In this case,
3.
So
3.
close.
engine.
Engine hit.
Okay.
That's good.
That's still good.
That's very good.
I think we can probably wrap the stream now, though.
Yeah.
There's no way it's going to do any reasonable damage to the rest of our force.
No.
Yeah. So
It's
let's pull a waypoint for that guy. Let's see what happens.
Yep. Jay.
J. 13 Juliet. The last volley from the enemy did a lot more than you thought, as part of your wireframe shows considerable damage.
Uh-oh.
Using the enemy unit whose token you just resolved as a reference, the player unit that is both nearest to that enemy and in line of sight suffers 1 damage
Me.
and
Ow.
an MP
That's me.
critical
You're
hit.
behind it.
Oh, line of sight, yeah.
Sorry, a crit
MP crit.
and an actual crit.
Oh, I see. I'll roll for the instruction manual.
Yep. A 9?
9, no crit.
No crit.
Yay!
All right.
Good crit rolls, team.
All right, so Catalyst asked us to run about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we're at about an hour and a half. So we're probably going to sign off shortly, but if there are any questions in the chat that you
have
wanted
me.
to ask about Aces Snowblind, about Aces in general, and honestly anything about Alpha Strike, because Josh Dirksen knows exactly what he's doing about that kind of stuff, and otherwise any kind of stuff that's going on with Folks Network, We're here to answer it. I will give the usual summary of stuff that's happening as soon as I remember what day of the week it is. It is Sunday. So tomorrow morning is going to be another episode of the Second Circuit, the Folks Network podcast. It'll be available Monday morning, followed by at Monday afternoon in Barrie, Ontario, the game at Sir Games-A-Lot with Henny and Joe. Tuesday, is the game in Game Chamber run without you while you're here? Then Tuesday, if you're in London, Ontario, there's the game at Game Chamber that is often but not always Josh Dirkson's game.
Classic on Wednesday at Game Chamber.
Classic on Wednesday at Game Chamber. And for those of you in downtown Toronto, Ontario, weekly Wednesday Armored Combat. And I will probably be back for that one, but we'll still be pretty loopy. And then it will be Friday, and we'll be back doing Friday Night Aces from home. And we might even have had some sleep from then. Did we get some questions?
Yeah, you did.
One more thing to add before we
sure.
get to the question. Yes, we do have Friday Night Aces next week, but it will stream 1 hour later than usual because we will have episode 2 of the Magnificent Seven on Friday night.
All right,
so tune in to follow up what you got to see this Friday here from Adepticon when the Mech 7 got back in action after a short break.
First appearance of Scott.
Yes.
Behind the camera over there.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to know when we think Snowblind will hit retail in Europe. I don't think any of us have
in Europe?
access to
I
that.
have no idea.
Yep.
I hope it would be soon.
I know that Catalyst has recently taken on some new distribution stuff. They're hoping to address some of those issues that have come up in the past. If you get a chance to ask in the Fireside Chat with Bryn, if Randall is up here, they might have more information for you on that one. What was your favorite scenario to write in Scouring Sands?
Oh, in Scouring Sands. Oh, that's a tough one. Let's see. Favorite scenario to write. I think I got to go with the really weird one, which is if you decide to stick around after So no matter what path you take through Scouring Sands, there will always be the confrontation with Conrad Sender on the plains. If you decide to hold the field on that one by tabling all the enemy mech warriors, you can do salvage. The following scenario has you sitting in the field, in the open. You get surrounded by fulcrums and miscellaneous light clan mechs, the rest of Sender's backup, basically. But it uses the waypoints in a totally wacky way that, very different from standard BattleTech. You're limited in the number of units you can have, and the enemy only has, I think, 4 models. But you shuffle the waypoints every turn, and that's the turn order.
Yep.
We did that one on stream, and it was wild.
It's crazy.
And then nothing is moving in the right order. You never know who's moving next, and it's just
chaos.
It's absolute chaos. That's to simulate like a communications jamming thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to add one thing here. Since this is going to be our last time chatting with you guys from Adepticon, I want to take a moment and thank Scott Albert, part of the Fox crew, who has been studiously behind the camera. And Scott, come on over here on camera and say hi to everybody. We want you guys to meet him. He is part of the new Magnificent Seven
He's super
crew.
grumpy right now.
Yeah,
He's working the cameras,
this is awesome. Yep. So we want to give a shout out to Scott. He's been diligent all weekend here. Scott, thank you. Awesome. We love you at Fox. Everybody never gets to see him on a regular basis, but you will starting next Friday.
All right.
All right, other stuff. Lorcan wants to know who's the most handsome person in chat. I can tell.
It's definitely me. I'm part of the chat. Right?
Yeah, you're in the chat. All right, that's fair.
Cute.
Other people are doing cool stuff with Aces. Ghost Bear will be getting a visit from the Falcons in their Aces community.
Sounds right.
Right, that's a cool one. Pit the Scouring Sands against the Ghost Bears.
Both of those are really well optimized, Alpha Strike lists, too. That will be crazy.
It's a lot of... And to be fair, definitely play them, but if you wanted to do Aces versus Aces, that works too.
Can.
It does. It absolutely works.
Yeah, that is what. If you're having a real beer and pretzels kind of day, and you're like, I don't want to. I just want to just have the Aces cards and just essentially do AI versus AI. It can be a lot of fun just to watch.
I've enjoyed actually. There's a couple of scenarios in Snowblind where you have allied units, but they are controlled by the deck. So there's a rule section in the back of the Aces rulebook about this. It is actually in the Scouring Sands book if you want to try this in your home game. But there are rules for some of your forces player controlled and some of your forces not. And it's an interesting way to do it too, especially if you're going to pit Bears on Falcons. Maybe you're controlling a couple of them.
Yeah, maybe you have one lance and there's an allied lance
exactly
controlled by that. Yeah, that could be a lot of fun too, and a cool teaching tool.
Yeah, totally.
Other stuff we have going in there. Cork says Scott's great. He's right. We all knew that. What else is planned for the stream today? Just the Fireside Chat or anything else? The Fireside Chat is what is planned. We're hoping to get another couple of things. That's going to depend on a lot of stuff that's happening behind the scenes right now.
Yeah, we're probably going to go to break fairly shortly. We're going to clean this up so we can get those guys on stream to answer your questions about some of the stuff that we're actually not involved with.
Yeah. If there's anything you absolutely said, oh, I was really hoping for X, the Fireside Chat is the place where you can talk to them about it. It might be possible to get people dragged in, but some of the Catalyst folk have been taken up with some other things that have been going on. Folks are not where they are scheduled to be while fires are being put out, so we're going to do our best with what we have to give you folks what you need. That being said, also, if you haven't had a chance, remember there's been 3 days worth of this, so a lot of the stuff that you may be asking may have been discussed on the previous streams. Those are now all available for replay, both on Catalyst Game Lab's YouTube channel and the Six Sides of Gaming YouTube channel. So if you check the schedule and see, there was the Leviathans playthrough yesterday. If you want to see more about that, make sure you circle back and check some of that out. Tommy Rice was on to talk about Partha Wars. You're curious about seeing how that runs, be sure to roll it back and check on that there.
You want to see Randall spit up on stream?
You want to see Randall spit on people? Yeah,
we have it here. I actually had to flip the tablecloth. Yep, it was good. It was good. It was good. I love Randall.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, all right. I think that's everything folks are asking in there. Some compliments. It's been great. Y'all been very entertaining while I've been painting my Wolf's Dragoon's Annihilator, of course, because what other faction gets an Annihilator that you'd ever bother to use? I hear you, but thank you, Cromwell. We really appreciate it. Of course, as always, if you're looking for more, we're doing this at least once a week on Six Sides of Gaming.
Yep.
We're on Friday Night Aces. You'll be able to find us there most of the time. We're going to try to get Joe most of the time, and Crewball's active in our Discord. We may see if we can get him to join every once in a while.
Okay.
We're all happy to do this. We're happy to hang out with you folks while we're doing it. I think that is where we're going to have to call it. So we're going to say bye for now. We're going to be putting up We'll Be Back soon. And fingers crossed, that should be Randall and Bryn.
Next time you'll probably see us live from a convention. We'll be where?
Oh, shoot. Well, I mean, heck, you're going to Anime Central, right?
But with Catalyst, it's going to be Gen Con.
But with Catalyst, we'll be doing this from Gen Con.
That's
yeah.
right.
Where there is, not only will all the stuff we just announced be available for retail, that's the new core box, the starter box, the core rule book, and Ace's Snowblind we're hoping to get all there. But there are more announcements even. It's not over, folks. BattleTech is eating real good right now.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Oh, and the BFMs, the Fire and Ice, Battlefield, the Neoprenes, almost made it here. They'll probably be available by Origins, but if not, feeling confident those should be at Gen Con.
Yep.
There's so much to keep track of. Okay.
How do they do it?
They have me to do it. They're off hanging out, taking a nap, probably eating food while we're up here doing the work, doing the hard work for you, Randall and Mike. No, let's call it there. We all need a bit of rest ourselves. Thank you so much, folks. We will talk to you again. Day 4, Adepticon. Happy Adepticon.
See you later.
See ya.
Welcome back, everyone, to Adepticon Day 4. I know you've been missing me. It is Michael Ciravella, Events Manager for Catalyst Game Labs. We are currently overwhelming our traditional closing event, Talon and Friends, for our very, very special Fireside Chat with Randall Bills and Bryn Bills, two of my favorite people.
So then it's Bills and Friends?
Bills and Friends.
There's got to be some alliteration in there
I
somewhere.
know. There's somewhere something.
The Bills backstop,
Well, I believe it's Bills and Friend from the number of us on here, but that's funny too.
Take it where you get it.
Absolutely. We are also very, very concerned because I'm sitting between the two of them. Both of them have drinks on the table, and as 5,000 viewers know, that is always a recipe for disaster.
That's the other one's problem. I got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, that was going to be
spit takes
me
aren't
within
genetic,
an
everyone
inch
knows
of my
that.
life.
I am going to bring a towel.
But this is one of those moments. Every end of a show is both glorious and a little bittersweet.
True.
Right? Because you're tired, you're exhausted, you can't wait to get home. I can't wait to hug my wife. And yet I'm looking over there and I'm seeing the pods wrapping up and getting ready to be loaded on the drop ship to lift off. And I'm like, oh, just another day?
I am so ready to go home.
And
the moment I get home, I will have slept, I will wake up, and I can't wait for the next one.
I know.
Every time.
Every time. We're just
it's a strange
wild.
sensation to always have
It's a strange life to live with these conventions. Yep, and all these people we know and love and have seen for so many years, new friends we make. It's just glorious.
Adepticon this year has been fantastic.
Oh, magnificent.
Such a good show.
It was so good.
It was
top to bottom.
Oh,
and I still never made it to part. Like, I still missed being able to get over to the historical wargaming section.
Yeah. Are you kidding?
Gosh,
didn't even
dang
see it.
I didn't see it
did
this
not leave
year.
this
Just
booth very
so much
man.
going on.
Oh,
yeah.
no, it was amazing. I
Loved
this
it.
show.
Yep.
No, it is magnificent. We were right here outside of Grand Ballroom A in the extra extended BattleTech booth, which was magnificent, right?
I mean, this really was like BattleTech Central.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
so
you walk past the escalators on floor 1, and it's just BattleTech is here.
Not to mention 2 massive dioramas, 4 sets of displays holding new stuff and classic stuff for everyone who has been paying attention to some of our releases.
Yep.
It was magnificent.
Yeah.
We also had a lot of really fun things. One of our best received videos of the weekend was Deep Cuts the Ill Clan from yesterday.
I heard about that. I'm going to have to check it out.
Yeah.
When I'm back in Seattle.
It was very
I heard
impressive.
it.
It
Go
was a lot
through
of
and
fun.
then type comments of everything I disagreed with and what's being done wrong.
No, I heard that
How
went
many
over.
Star Leagues?
Second
Star League is the best Star League.
That's a fact.
I can absolutely say that comment is third Star League dumb.
Over
but I love
there, I have proof that Michael says Second Star League is best Star League.
Yeah, it's over on the tower.
It's on the tower.
It's on the merch tower.
Yep.
For the record, dear fans, all of whom like me best, there was one Star League, and that's about it. So just want to make
Second Star League is the best one.
The Pretender Star League is absolutely lovely.
A 100% success rate is a 100% success rate.
Not 100% for success
We're
rate.
just going to sit
We're not
here.
going to do this.
All
We're
we
gonna
are
fight
doing
this.
argue for an hour.
Okay, listen to me, real quick, just to be clear. First Star League's desire was to unite humanity. I look at a
Which
map.
they did.
I look at a map at 3150. Doesn't look united. Second Star League united to end the clan invasion and kill Smoke Jaguar. Smoke Jaguar's territory is gone. Clan invasion era ended. 100% success rate. They called it good. Manageable goals. Second Star League. Best Star League.
Respectfully, the clans are on Terra. The invasion wound up continuing, and the Smoke Jaguars are still here.
They had
no spoilers.
100%. They had 100% success rate.
Once again, I think this is a math problem for Bryn, because it is certainly not an 100% success rate, and we are going official on this. You feel free to comment in the
somebody
comments.
last night, one of the authors last night, because we ran off onto a side tangent, weird,
Shocking.
was like, so does that mean that the word of Blake was right?
The word of
Because
Blake
the clans sit on Terra. So they were right that the single most dangerous thing were the clans. Should the Inner Sphere have actually listened more to the word of Blake? It was a fascinating...
Broken clock's a broken clock, man.
Yeah. No, it was...
I can disagree
it
with
was,
everything they did after the Second Star League fell apart.
But it was just an interesting... I'm like, oh,
Second Star League, best Star League.
You almost kind of have to say that maybe they were.
Right. We
And
promised that.
give me my Celestial pack.
I believe it was
Get
a
the
promise if there was
Celestial
any
pack.
Leviathan's questions, since we don't have a huge amount of time.
We've got plenty of time, number one. And number two, we are absolutely going to have this discussion when necessary. Because
Absolutely.
correct.
I just want to make
The
sure
word was
this is
correct.
the last time.
The word of Blake said something correct, and we
The word of Blake did say something correct.
Yes.
That doesn't make them good. Lots of people said correct things and are very
I mean,
bad
no, there
people.
was no indication they were good. This is BattleTech. No one's good.
Please, moderators out there, please remove Mike Ritchie from the chat. Because Michael C. has confirmed that the second Star League is the best Star League. That is
Second
not
Star
what we
League, best
said.
Star League.
There was one Star League, and any other comments it was once again the quote we've had from the weekend, third Star League dumb.
That is third Star League dumb.
Which is one of my personal favorites for the
Oh,
weekend.
no, that was good. That was good.
If anyone needs an additional joy, please watch the spit take scene from day one. You're all having a lot of fun right here.
5,000 views strong.
And rising, I have no doubt.
Yeah.
But
okay, let's get into
we
it.
are going to dive into this. So
Yeah,
first
yeah.
and foremost, we promised you Bryn Bills of Leviathan's fame for any questions that you may have for this Fireside Chat. Moving on from then, we will also have Randall here, who also apparently knows Leviathans, and we can
Little
talk
bit,
about that
scooch.
and other fun things as we
Some
start to wrap
BattleTech
up
questions, whatever it might be.
the day. Randall Leakverse. Bless you. So that is what we're looking at. So we will check to see what we've already got some questions. Who is Randall and Bryn billing? I like that. Thank you, Lorcan. Will there be Leviathan's War of the Worlds April Fool's content?
There is no current plan for anything for this April Fool's, so I guess I wouldn't tell you if there was. I'm not saying it could never happen, but I would not hold my breath for 5 or whatever, 3 days from now, whatever it is.
You heard it, folks. Randall Leakverse, please hold your breath until next year when you will be receiving the Leviathan's War of the Worlds content, the 4th Star League.
I mean, that's what I heard.
Star League.
That's what I heard.
How is everyone? The Six Sides of Gaming people said there was a CGL level emergency last night. Everyone is safe and good and wonderful. Thank you for caring. Just threw off our schedule a little bit. So we appreciate you 100%. The real Star League was the Mech Warriors we made along the way. I like that. Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
not wrong.
Thank you.
I say that
Nicely
is
done.
not
That's not wrong.
That
It
is
is
very
the Mech
nice.
Warriors
The Mech
we made.
Warriors we made across the
That
way.
is the point.
That is very fair. I love it. Randall says no one is good, but Katie Ferraro exists. How do you reconcile this? We got some good ones. Okay, this is an actual question. Hey, guys, since the Uziel and Highlander are in the core box now, what will be taking their place in the Steiner Force packs?
The Uziel and
Hashtag Randall Leakverse.
And Hollander.
Yeah.
The Uziel and the Hollander. I don't think we've made a decision on which
I know
replacing
there is
yet.
been discussions. There's been look at it, and there's exciting stuff for the other Steiner stuff still, but
Yeah.
I don't believe that
Al-
there's been
also my memory is that there were like 2 or 3
There were 2
runner-ups.
yes.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's not just the force packs,
Yeah.
but there was like 2 or 3 runner-ups for both those force packs. No decisions have been made on the specifics.
Where's my Fafnir, Randall?
But there is
Where's my Fafnir?
no, Ray would kill me. It's coming. It's got a really cool place. We're going to leave it at that.
I've got a better question since we're talking Fafnir and Hollander.
Yes, he would.
If you put a heavy Gauss on a Hollander, how do you not rip the top off of the mech?
I think you
Dude.
kind of do.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, that mech is amazing.
Wait until you. I showed that variant off to a couple of fans, and their response was, "This is ridiculous. I'm gonna love it."
Yeah.
It is going
That's
to
one
be
of the
one
best
of those
worst mechs ever, man.
I know, one of the best worst mechs ever.
Heavy Gauss rifle on a Hollander.
It's glorious.
I'm waiting for my Hunchback 2C with 2 heavy Gausses.
Yes, love it.
Rip the top off of that thing. That is absolutely lovely.
Yep.
Or
Okay.
the development of the light heavy Gauss.
Yep.
We always need to get through the funny ones in here. What's the next alternate timeline for BattleTech after Gothic? Since Gothic is heavily riffing on 40K, what about one that riffs on something post-cyberpunk transhumanism mode? So not Shadow.
Well, we actually have like 5 or 6 really good options. The next one's already been signed off on. It's basically a rockets and ray guns, 1950s golden era sci-fi homage. That's the one that's being worked on. We are committed pretty much to an anime one. Very, 1980s really strong vibe on that. And then there's a couple other incredibly cool ones that we're looking at that we've not actually locked into place yet. We'll just have to wait and see when we get there.
Question. Now that punches and kicks are both -1, will hatchets be hitting on -2, swords on -3, and will claws be +1 or -1? Deep cuts here.
Those are great questions, and
For
I
Leviathans.
don't remember the
Yeah,
answers.
they don't go into the -2 and -3. I know that doesn't happen at all. There has been a couple of tweaks in there. Again, it was always about trying to balance them a little bit. I think the claws may have. I may be talking out of turn. I think the claws actually got trimmed back just a little bit.
I just don't remember.
Because claws are pretty dangerous.
I just don't remember.
Yeah. But, yeah.
That's fair. Spit takes are -2.
Yes!
When will the Partha Wars Kickstarter launch?
We don't have a definitive for that. We hope to have a really cool announcement by the fall about where that's going. But we're also going to be doing more and more content. Tommy actually contacted just a whole pile of great influencers and content creators, so we'll have more and more of that. We're actually, kind of hoping that we might have a model or two that we're going to have for sale by Gen Con
by sometime this year at least.
Yeah, so we're spinning that up more and more, but we don't have quite a direct release date that we can say just yet.
Sounds good. I love that. We got some Leviathans questions.
Oh my
Can
goodness.
you give us the people a preview of the fleet boxes for the factions that have not come out yet, like the American and Japan?
Yeah, so obviously all of them are going to be very much riffing off of the cruisers that have already come out. So the American fleet box is going to have more of the TED cannons that came in the cruiser pack. They've got smoke generator type things that obscure line of sight, lots of cool stuff like that. The Austro-Hungarians, it's just a bunch of rams.
Yes.
It's a bunch of rams on their prows. I don't remember if this battleship will have it or if that's going to be a later battleship that also has the ram, because it's just a lot harder for a battleship to ram. It's just not as fast. But the destroyers especially will be ramming, which will be awesome. And yeah, again, the Japanese, they just fit all within that framework of what we've already shown on those cruisers.
And those Japanese ships.
I love
my
them so
gosh.
much. They're amazing.
I really love the Italians.
No.
They might be some of the best looking ships.
They're winning me over, man.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Leviathan's roadmap for 2026.
Those 3 fleet boxes are supposed to come out sometime in the next 12-month calendar year, and that's the biggest thing. There is a conversation that we are just now getting into, having gotten a bunch of feedback from people playing the other campaign boxes, to do a new campaign box that will be set in South America. But that's not as committed to this 12-month time span.
Got it.
Yeah,
we can raise that question. When will the MHA Kickstarter launch?
So I can't give you a definitive date yet, but you will see in the next few weeks that we're going to spin up some incredible marketing. You're going to see that hit all the social channels here shortly. The reason why we can't quite say it is that we've finally gotten permission to do actual play videos with the voice actors. I'm actually incredibly excited.
That's really cool.
To sit and meet these great people, these amazing actors. And so we're just now in the process of trying to set all that up. That will directly then correlate to when we can launch the actual Kickstarter, based on when we can line up their schedules to then get the videos made. Videos will still need to go through the approval processes. But we got a huge sign-up. I literally was here at the show setting up, yelling, and everyone's looking at me because of this huge sign-off. So it is all still moving forward well now.
Sounds good. When do you expect the new core and starter box sets to hit retail in Europe?
Oh, in Europe, it's usually like 2 months behind. So it's supposed to be out in August. At the same time, though, we are trying to do split shipments, meaning we're trying to ship straight from the factory. There's a possibility. Take that with a large grain of salt that it also could be available in August, but I would look more September, October as a more realistic date.
Very nice. After episode 1 of season 2 of Mech 7, tell us your reaction to the ammo explosion of a particular Banshee.
That was, I'm not sure it could have been more my dice. I just, it was such a glorious moment. I'm glad you guys are watching. I'm glad you had a good time. I had an absolute blast. The whole Mech 7 crew is fantastic to work with. Yeah, even for me staring at the dice, I can't believe I just did that.
Well, I've seen you stare at your own dice many times, and I absolutely can believe that. Will Leviathans have a solo mode similar to Aces?
So as with many of these type of questions, the answer is we'd love to try something like that in the future, but there is no plan for it tomorrow.
So the day after.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Any faction-specific force packs coming out this year?
I think
why are they Celestials?
I think Celestials are not going to make it out this year. I know.
We have a plan for them.
We have a cool plan for them that we can't talk about yet.
No.
Even Leakverse can't talk about it yet.
Yes.
No, there's a Wolf Clan pack that absolutely should be out this year. It's like one model short, and then we sidetrack them completely, the entire team, to work on the new starter box and core box, as well as to finish up Snowblind, the new Aces box. There is a second Wolf pack that's about half done. I think there's a pretty good chance you might get both of those. We should also get the Ares tripod, the super heavy tripod back. That one's another one that's almost finished, like the base is all done, and parts of the Omni part where it's got multiple configurations. I think there's an excellent chance that we'll get all three of those this year still.
Nice. Any chance we could get the new maps in PDF format?
The new maps.
Like the Volcanic and Glacier?
Is that the Volcanic and Glacier?
I'm going to assume yes.
We tend not to do that. I mean, we can talk about it again. We did many moons ago release some of the old maps in some PDFs, and it's actually, pretty problematic to do it, and it didn't really seem to do much. So the odds of that are pretty low.
Can the Leakverse confirm if the Maelstrom is being considered for a future box or force pack?
That is well down on the list, particularly when we already did the Dragonfire, and those are pretty similar mechs. So, again, never say never, particularly as we pull some of these out to plug them in there. Suddenly there might be a slot where that fits, but it isn't in any of our current lists.
So never. How will Celestials fit in Ilclan? If you have a secret plan, please say praise Blake.
So to be clear, the Celestials pack is similar to like the Proliferation pack that we did, where we're basically doing some themes to hit parts of the universe that there are players out there that want that. Like I've done it myself, where I actually played a Grand Melee effectively with primitive mech record sheets. It was really glorious. Same thing with like the Wars of Reaving pack. We've got the Wars of Reaving novels underway. There's a Wars of Reaving pack that'll probably be next year now that will have protomechs in it. Not something a lot of people are going to want, but there's enough people that want it that we do want to get it out there. And then the same thing with the Celestials pack. The Celestials are a really beloved part of the universe. We're not saying that, now these are available in the Ilclan. No, we're supporting one of those previous eras and want to get those out for the fans that want it.
So what you're saying is praise Blake.
Praise Blake.
Excellent.
Blake was right.
Second Star League, best Star League.
Will the Omni Marauder begin service in the SLDF?
I'm not sure.
Well, as much a Michael question as anything.
Or a Ray question.
More than likely.
Well, I don't see a Ray here, so.
If Battletech were to come back to TV media, how would you like to see it happen, and what sort of story? I personally feel an animated anthology would be a good toe dipper for newbies to view.
I would be fine with animated. There are some phenomenal animated shows that have happened out there. I think that'd be just fine. I think a live action TV show would be expensive, but it'd certainly be very doable. No, an animated would certainly be the smartest way to start
I
it.
think so.
And it sounds cliche to say it. If it's not Decision at Thunder Rift, it would be something very similar. It would be a story very similar to that. Very tightly focused, character-driven, not dealing a lot with the macro machinations of the universe, but just about a mech warrior and a pilot and dealing with, being right there out on the field, keeping your mechs up and going, and then have once or twice in maybe that first season, you would brush up against the fact that you would then suddenly see these massive entities up above that would then come in and that they'd have to deal with. That's how I would orient it.
Leviathan's first trilogy book when?
That is, I don't mean to, but that is a John question. I have provided all of my notes back to John, and I am waiting for John and Keith to figure that out.
I mean, I think we'd tackle John right after this thing and try to get an answer.
We'll find out. I am waiting on Helfers on that side.
A new Solaris box set when?
That has been on a list
for quite some time.
So
not high on a list.
We love Solaris. We all want to do a Solaris.
Spectre.
There's two things. One, we keep up in the ante on the maps that we do, the quality of them, the playability of them. Wait until you see the new Glacier and Volcanic maps. Yeah. They are both arguably the most beautiful maps we've done and shockingly playable for how crazy this terrain is. But at the same time, you have in the Class 5 and 6 arenas these titanic structures, right? Like the Steiner Stadium and the Ishiyama Mountain. And just having them as like regular maps, I think does a disservice to how cool they are. So part of it is just trying to build our brains around the idea of how do we do it in a way that we can afford to manufacture it, but that it's not just a paper map, that it's something that comes alive and has 3D elements. You can already see us doing that in Aces. We want to take that up to the next level. The second part of the Steiner Stadium and about Solaris 7 is it's all about dueling. And Battletech as two mechs fighting each other is actually really pretty terrible. Almost no one does that. In fact, the only time you do that is in the Trial of Bloodright, and that's because the lore of it is so cool that we're all willing to put up with the funkiness of the game system at that scale to do that. And so then, and FASA knew that back with the original Solaris box when they created a new dueling system. And so we want to come up with a new dueling system as well. And we've been fiddling around with it now and then, and we just haven't found the magic yet.
Fair enough.
And so the moment we find the magic of both bringing the maps alive and bringing that dueling alive, then that's when we'll line up a Solaris box.
Sounds good. Will the Wars of Reaving Force packs be released at the same time as the novels will be published?
I can't. I would love
in
that.
Principle?
But it almost never ends up happening that way. There's just too many moving parts on both of them. I say it's a pretty good odds they'll release in the same calendar year, so they'll be kind of close. But that's actually part of why we wanted to do the Wars of Reaving pack. It's because we have those Wars of Reaving novels coming. But the odds of us landing them that close together are pretty slim.
That is fair. Any sign of the Rampage in plastic?
No, that's not on any lists yet.
When will I have rules for Leviathans versus Battle Mechs? I believe we've got those. They are called Death from Above and Crashing, respectively.
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, I mean, as with anything, I can't say never, but...
Yeah, not anytime soon.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to get this question out without making a joke. When will we get a C-scale Randall?
So I get like a miniaturized Randall?
That would be a C-scale Randall.
Yeah, I know what you're insinuating. I choose to ignore it.
I've not said a word. I have been nothing but third Star League dump.
I'm
we'll get on this.
a little nervous.
No, we'll do this.
If somebody says that to Lauren, what might happen? I'm a little nervous.
Sorry, let me just.
Me too.
Dang it.
Real
Why did I even
quick.
say that out loud? Why did I say that out loud?
C scale. Random.
Now is spit take action.
Okay.
I don't type as
We're
fast
ready.
as you do.
It's a Toy Story when he's back behind him, like pushing the action arm, and his arm's
Yes.
going off, and
Yes,
so you're doing
exactly.
that back behind the
All right.
C-scale. Randall.
Lauren has been informed.
Any new Comstero level force packs being designed?
Celestial. We
Yeah, I
talked
would
about
say
this.
it'd be the Celestials. To be clear, most of the last remaining Star League mechs, almost every one of them, are on various lists to come into various force packs.
Most of us are on lists, so.
I mean, yeah.
If you could insert any mech or piece of equipment retroactively earlier in the timeline, what and when would you pick?
Any mech or piece of equipment?
See, I would actually take away. I would not add in.
Yeah, let me.
Here. Bryn can think on that. My rant, as I was just ranting with another great player here.
You?
I know, weird, right? That if I had my way, we would never have allowed double heat sinks in the engine. I think that so fundamentally changed the game and made a whole bunch of weapon systems very obsolete. And it still would have been incredibly powerful to still have, any double heat sink you want in other locations, but I think that would have just pulled it back a little bit and caused a little less problems that we have seen over the years.
No, yeah, I was going to the actual question. Because I love the Hammerhead, but it can't really go to 3025.
No,
like,
it
that
doesn't
just doesn't
feel right.
right.
Yeah,
I
it
wouldn't
doesn't
do
feel
that.
right.
And so I'm going to be real simple and basic. I love me an AP Gauss rifle. I love that thing, and having that in 3025 would make me like 3025 more.
It is
I love the AP Gauss
super
rifle.
fun. That
Nice
crossbow,
little guy.
that crossbow
Oh,
eye,
yeah,
maybe.
the crossbow
with-
eye, yeah. If I
all
thought
those-
more on that, I'm sure I could give you a more specific answer,
Yeah.
but I love the AP Gauss rifle.
That's a phenomenal weapon. I totally agree.
What happened to the mechs in the Seafox and Steiner packs that didn't make it into the core box? The Tiburon and the Berserker.
They're still sitting there
Yep.
in those packs. In fact, the Berserker is probably going to be a great substitute into the Steiner packs for some of those that got taken out. So,
Can we get a force pack of the newly designed lambs?
so we will get lambs in miniature form when we have an incredibly good rules set for lambs.
If you could have anyone direct this hypothetical movie/show, who would it be?
Oh,
Okay. So my favorite director right now is Dennis Villeneuve.
I was going to say, I would have said the
I'd have
same
to think
thing.
more how
but
much,
I
because
don't-
he has a very artsy style.
Yeah, and I'm not sure
I
that
don't know how
fits
that meshes with the very
for BattleTech.
like. I guess my question is, would I enjoy a Dune movies version of BattleTech? And I'd have to think about that.
I don't know. Even though BattleTech is very Dune-like in a lot
Yeah,
of
I
ways, is it that much Dune?
Well, because there's always still a certain level of campiness, because it's big stomping robots blowing up big stomping robots.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't understand what you mean.
Yes.
Ooh, that's I'm not sure. Although, I was thinking of. No, just went out of my head.
All I'm saying is if we're talking about doing Decision at Thunder Rift, which is about a son whose dad goes to a planet and dies, and he has to run off into the wilderness to go get a bunch of friends to come back and reclaim.
Fair.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying we've already got the blueprints.
Yeah.
The spice must flow. Can the Flashman N9M return to the Ill Clan era?
I mean, possibly.
Is there an event or battle in BattleTech's history that hasn't been covered in fiction that you would like to see/write?
I have always loved the idea of when the Terran Alliance, so this is all the way back in the Age of War, and you got to be a little careful because, there's no mechs, and so...
Yeah.
We talked about that during the fiction
exactly.
panel.
But that being said, I've always loved the idea that they're expanding, it's exploding, and then you have a rebellion, and the Terran Alliance just says, screw you, and cuts it all off. And so even the planets that did nothing,
the pods are departing.
The pods are departing.
The pods
Lift
are
off.
Thank you,
The
Nick,
last
and
pod
your
is
team.
away.
Yeah, the first transport is away. They've left
Nice.
the building, sir. See you the next one. And so, like, even the planets that did nothing, right? They were trying to be there, suddenly are cut off, and they're something around there, I think, would be really intriguing. It also was like the first interstellar wars that were happening in BattleTech, so capital scale ship type stuff. Something in there I think would be incredibly intriguing. It's just, no mechs, and so that kind of has its problems.
Agreed.
Michael,
What
you got
about
an
you?
answer for that?
That's a good one for me.
I've got one. I'm all
go
set.
for it.
No, you go for it.
No, you first.
No, I got to go last.
Oh, okay.
Second is the best. We've already covered this, so I want you to have that.
Since there was only one, I'm not going to worry about this right there. Actually, I already switched to the next question, so that's why I need to double check. Any battle or event that hasn't been covered in fiction that I'd like to /write? I'd very much like to do some stuff in the original only Star League era, which would be a lot of fun. And that
There's
is very
a lot of
intriguing
good
for me.
stories in there.
Oh yeah, no, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
I'd actually love to see what happens to the Nova Cats. I think something
That's a good
around
idea.
that could be really strong.
Freaking why do we even bring you on?
Is-
Unbelievable.
but is that even feasible? Has not too much time passed away
I mean,
since Randall may or may or not
a
killed
lot
them?
of time has passed since we last got a Nova
Let
Cat
me just
novel.
take a big
So it would be
drink,
hard, but I think it's possible.
I absolutely
Unbelievable.
think it can happen.
It can happen.
I
believe.
We
You
need
believe? I don't know if I do.
we need a catchy title though. How about Den of Nova Cats?
Oh, no, that's not nice.
Den of Wolves.
You're right.
2,
That's not
Electric
fair.
Boogaloo.
Den of Wolves isn't as old as the missing Nova Cat
I
novel.
wrote multiple novels in the time frame that they still haven't gotten theirs out. So
I don't remember any of this. That is very fair. Trial of Birthright coming back.
I was going to say, don't you owe a novel, sir?
Oh, I've gotten several done in the time that it's taken, so I'm not on the list either. Are there any particularly ugly mechs that we can expect facelifts for through the end of the year and into 2027? Solaris mechs and Bloodkite come to mind.
Bloodkite, I so want to see that. It's not on any list. It's, a single mech from a dead clan. It's just not going to happen anytime soon.
All the warships first.
I'm just trying to think of a specific one that I think is pretty ugly.
Christian still wants his yeoman. I know it's not happening,
But
he
that's
still
not on
wants
a
it.
list, right?
I know.
You already did turrets.
I am sure
It's
there
true.
are.
It's so true.
I'm
Well,
sure
we
there
just
are
did a
some
big 3 of
mechs.
Viking 2C,
Yeah. Oh, the Viking 2C turned out so good.
Oh my gosh,
Holy
I love that
cow!
Viking 2C so much.
Nothing specifically comes to mind, but I know there's a couple of mechs still that are, a little rough on the eyes that we're going to be able to. That Anthony's team will just make look fantastic.
The Rakshasa.
Yeah, but they just did that.
They just did it. Core box, and it looks amazing while
force
still
back.
kind of having the. Unless he was just throwing that out there,
Tossing
or he's
it out
just. He'd already forgotten because old
No,
age.
I remember.
Yeah,
I've seen it. Still looking at it.
Yeah.
I hold the mic. No.
You can see it right
Sorry,
there.
guys. I know.
Yeah, I can.
I love you guys. Yeah, no, you're good. In the new core rules, do stealth armor finally actually hide units from active probes when they're hidden, like all the other stealth systems do?
I don't quite. I
No
don't
idea.
want to give an answer on that. I don't quite remember.
Where would Catalyst Game Labs be located in the inner sphere if it existed in the fiction?
Okay, so there is where I want the answer to be and where the answer has to be. The answer has to be somewhere in Lao because Lauren. and there's no real way to get around that.
Yeah, but we're so mercenary. So I'm kind of feeling outreach.
You thinking outreach?
I'm thinking outreach.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't want to be on outreach. Win during outreach, man.
That's Civil War era.
Civil War era.
Yeah, not jihad, man.
Okay,
we don't want any. We don't want any of that action. I could see Solaris too. That'd be fun.
Outreach, man. Solaris would be a lot of fun.
But I think you're probably right. It's probably some compelling world.
It's got to be some compelling world. Lauren wouldn't let us live anywhere else.
Yep.
Cyan's doing great right now.
Yes.
Tay-Tay in Rockets and Ray Guns.
I think there's a decent chance they might make an appearance.
Will we get to see Tommy Rice cosplaying in elemental power armor someday?
Someday,
I would
as confident
love
as I can
that.
be. The answer to that is yes.
Yes, that would be glorious.
Don't expect a timetable on it.
Will other BattleTech Continuum boxes have non-mech units like Abominations?
Usually,
yes,
yeah.
That's
the Rockets and Ray Guns absolutely does. And
that is the goal.
That's now kind of becoming a thing coming out of with the Abomination. So, yes, I would say yes.
C-scale Randall Pez dispenser.
Kind of a spit take.
Well, give me 1 second. Needs to be a Pez dispenser. All right, we're good.
All current force packs ever getting reprinted, or are they all out of print?
No, we have a massive restock.
So much is on the water right now.
Yeah, we have a massive restock coming in now. There's only a bare tiny handful that are not getting a restock. So within the next month or two, everything should be back and available on store shelves.
If you could bring one faction back from the grave, which one would you pick, and why is it Clan Blood Spirit?
I really liked Clan Blood Spirit. It was fun to figure out how to write amongst a society of super arrogant people, somehow to be the most arrogant. And that was really fun. Another faction I would bring back.
The Nova Cats?
Oh,
I've got my answer.
I'm given no possible leaks on that of what I'm actually doing with them. Luckily, that will never slip out.
I'm not betting on Randall bringing people back.
Yeah.
Randall kills things.
It'd be interesting maybe like the hegemony. Like to not have had the original hegemony fall. House Cameron die. Like that, I think could have kind of been interesting. Have him be like in exile.
Oh, you're doing a whole alternate universe thing.
Yeah.
Like, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, yours?
Second Star League.
Since there was no such thing, I'm not worried
Second
about that
Star
answer.
League.
That answer is void.
I'm on brand.
Yeah.
On brand.
To be fair. Mine will, of course, be Comstar, but they haven't gone anywhere, so they're fine.
They're better.
Yeah, they're even better now. When will Streak MRMs come out?
Oh, God.
Also, when will Streak missile systems get alternate munitions like Inferno or heat-seeking ammo?
Streak does not need alternate munitions.
Yeah, see, that's the
Streak
problem.
ain't struggling.
Streaks are just so good.
Streak SRM6 is one of the best weapons in the game.
Yeah,
I've never sat around like, oh, man, I need my Streaks buff.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen. They're still just incredibly good weapon systems.
Well, now you've guaranteed it's going to happen, Randall.
No.
Any words of a new Rakshasa variant for the Ilclan era?
Absolutely.
There's one in there, yep.
Absolutely, there's one in there. It's glorious.
What are the Bills' favorite dice? The ones not rolling in front of them.
Sorry, that was the full joke. Are you responding to that?
No, that was my response right there. What are the Bills' favorite dice?
I don't like just the color, the shape.
If I didn't give you the data, I don't have more.
I love metal dice. I think they feel great when you're rolling.
There were D6 metal dice that got made by somebody as like prototype.
That a fan made them.
That gave to us.
And they are heavy.
They're heavy,
like
and they're gold, and they're gorgeous.
Gorgeous, yeah.
They are the best. I don't know what the goal of the question was, but those are my favorite dice I've ever rolled.
I would agree. Those are amazing dice.
Solid
beautiful
plutonium.
rounded edge. Like, it's so good.
What's the progress with the game that was being playtested that consisted of ships and conquering systems in the BattleTech universe?
I assume
Resurgent
they're referring
Empires.
to Resurgent Empires. That it just keeps getting pushed a little downstream as we have all these other projects. When suddenly we're doing a new core rulebook, core box, and starter box, it's still being worked on. We should have the final box art to show off this summer. Hopefully within the next month or two, we'll have a new playtest cycle that will begin, because we already did a closed alpha, and hopefully we'll move to a second closed alpha, or maybe even a closed beta. So that absolutely is progressing along.
Gotcha. We are going to probably stick to one more question because we're getting to the end right here
Yep,
of the
sounds
Adepticon,
good.
which is wonderful.
Yeah.
Next update to the Leviathan's ship point cost.
So that is, data was collected from Adepticon here, and I'm going to be talking with our playtesters and demo agents especially. I would expect one in the next couple months, but I don't have an exact timeline on that, but will be happening probably before Origins.
Sounds good. All right, we're wrapping up right now here at Adepticon 2026. Had to think about what year it was. Once again, I was very blessed to be here with the wonderful Catalyst Game Labs team, with Six Sides of Gaming. Thank you for helping with us, all our streaming and these wonderful events. All of our fans, all of the guests, everyone at Adepticon, one of our favorite new conventions right there.
I love
so
it.
much fun.
Best show, man.
I love it.
It is magnificent.
It is just as good as the second Star League.
I'm going to take some time to deal with Bryn Bills, but in that time,
take
please,
them out and back, and
I want to thank Randall Bills, Bryn Bills, and the entire team for a wonderful segment. We appreciate it. Once
magnificent.
Again, I appreciate that. I'm Michael Ciravella. This was the Six Sides of Gaming Catalyst Game Lab streaming booth. We will see you in a couple of months. Until then, keep watching Tuesday Newsday, and feel free to keep rolling. Have a great day.
Later.
Laters.